besides the classic "Get your filthy paws off me, you damn dirty apes," that always come to my mind. What's up, nerds and nerdettes, and we little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, right back here, with Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, as you see, I am back. I know you see a little something over here, and you see a little something over here. I'm not alone. Boom, we got Alex, surprise, in the middle of doing something. Didn't tell him I was going to do this. And we got the Ryman. And we are here for Planet of the Apes. IDW. This is based on the original movie series, which I have only now just discovered that Ryan has never seen. Nope. And Alex has seen some of.
Never the whole thing, bits and pieces.
All right. So, and I am a hardcore fan. Now, the camera is not going to stay static. I was saying to Alex when he first got here, I'm not really happy that this board is so big because of the length of the board. I kind of wish they kind of could have made the cars and everything a little smaller, or just, I don't know, made it more square and you just go down one line. And I don't know, but this is a little bit annoying. We're going to go back and forth between it being set up here, and then I'm going to move the camera around, get in close so we can see things. Also, I just discovered something I was telling Alex and Ryan was, if you had watched a couple of videos back, me and Alex did a preview playthrough for the now current Kickstarter game Arena the Contest. Now, when I set the camera up, the entire board was in view. I knew that where we were starting was up near the end. But I was kind of hoping we would get a little further and move ahead on the board. That didn't happen. But when I downloaded it, I noticed that it was cropped, like it got magnified. And last night, while I was shooting the solo showdown of Forbidden Desert, the same thing happened. So now I realize that when I go from camera mode to go live mode, at least here on YouTube, if not maybe other sites too, that it's going to be cropping it. So I got to remember to keep that in mind. So I do apologize, and moving forward, that's not going to be happening. Now, enough of me talking. I can already see Ryan and Alex starting to fall asleep. So, Planet of the Apes, based on the classic movie, which is only loosely based on the Pierre Boulet novel, loosely translated in American as Monkey Planet. Love all of this stuff. So, we are basically going scene by scene of the classic movie itself. We're each playing an aspect. We're each playing an aspect of Taylor's personality, of Taylor's psyche, and we have to work together to get him through these various scenes. Some of the scenes are minor scenes, such as 1 and 3 and 5, while the others are major scenes. During the course of the scenes, in order to finish that scene, we are going to have to make it all the way down the track here before the apes do. If the apes do, they won the scene, and that's bad for us. Each scene, the apes and Taylor are going to reset. However, the Statue of Liberty never gets reset, and it continues down the path during the entire course of the game. And at any point, if the Statue of Liberty makes it down here to the 0 mark, Taylor loses. So we never want to see that there, and we prefer not to see the ape there. So we've each picked an aspect. I have picked, as you saw, cynical. Ryan has picked the commander, and then we have the clever Taylor over here with Alex. We each have a passive ability, and we each have an ability that will cost us a skill token to use. We have our little cheat cards here, which are two-sided. Since we only have 3 of the 4 players, it kind of works out good for me and Ryan sitting on the same side. Oh, yeah. Alex is going to have to keep flipping his card, poor guy. You're going to get flipper's wrist.
Yep.
So we start the game with a special card. These are not entirely easy to get during the game, but they are special. They're going to help you do something. This is going to give me 2 extra red dice. Red dice are great because they are wild dice. Can count as either white or gray, but we'll get to that as we're playing the game. I think that's enough explaining I'm going to do. They already know the rules. We've already talked about the rules. I've talked about the rules in a separate video. And from this point on, we'll explain each rule as we're going through the game until we get through all the rules and we don't need to talk about them anymore. So this is also, I guess, a little bit of a watch and learn or sit and watch or whatever the hell you want to call it there, kids. Whatever the kids are calling it these days. Voyeurs. Okay, and the sinking ship The sinking ship is going to indicate which scene we are at. So each scene we go to, this is just here as a reminder. And to stab the person that backstabs you and decides they want to throw the game. You could like put that right in the jugular. No. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. Don't listen. That was very stupid to say. 2 action cards out. You can always choose from them or take a blind one. Always refill. So we'll start the game. I'll start as the active player. We have 4 actions that we can do during the course of the game on each of our turns. And we have a few free actions that we can do. So it always starts with the action phase for the major scenes. We're not at a major scene right now. So we start with the flipping the card for the minor scene. And this, I'll put it back down for the players. And I'll show you guys at home real quick. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that for spoilers. But this is a minor scene. It's the only card there. First card drawn to the game. So this is never going to change. So I don't mind. I don't consider this a spoiler.
No.
Moving forward, you will not be seeing the cards like this, but this will give you a little bit of an idea of what we have to go through. So the sinking ship. The Liberty launched from Cape Kennedy in 1972 to explore deep space. You awake from hibernation after centuries of traveling to find your ship crashing into a sea of an unknown planet. You are the commander, Colonel George Taylor. Realizing that the damaged ship is sinking fast, you rush to wake the crew, gather resources, and make it to the raft before the ship disappears beneath the waves. So this is a minor scene. This is the first scene. Each character draws 1 to 5 action cards and then rolls that many dice. For each odd number rolled, the character will suffer 1 damage. We can only take 5 damage. 5 damage before we have to flip our cards over to the defeated side, and we are a lot less helpful then, although we're still in the game. And at the point where all the players, but all the characters, you could play this 2 players with 2 characters each. When all of the aspects of Taylor are at the defeated side, Taylor loses. So I will draw 2.
So do you draw blind or?
I'm going to draw blind.
Yeah, because your choice is you can draw blind or draw from upright, right?
Yeah.
Because this is just normal draw.
It's just a normal draw. These are white that are showing 2 tails. Now we did shuffle these. I shuffled these, then Alex shuffled these. So I'm hoping to get red.
Yeah.
The red dice are wild. They can count as either. Oh, okay, that actually kind of worked. So I got a Taylor card for a red. 1 red die I can add to rolls. And then another Taylor which allows me 1 free reroll. Okay. Now there's something, we'll point this out, but this is the symbol for reroll. Let me focus that.
Rerolling 1 dice.
Where's the focus? There we go. That's the way the symbol looks for that. Well, there's another symbol. Will we see it somewhere else? It's on the cards.
Yes.
The cards will tell you how many dice you get to roll as an attempt. And it's the same exact symbol, but instead of 1 die, it shows like 3 little dice in the circle. All right, so now I have to roll. I have to roll 2 dice. Doesn't matter any dice. All that matters is I want to stay away from odds, because any odd that I roll will give me a damage. Ay, caramba. Scheiße. All right. Yeah, see the cynical Taylor, right? Of course that's going to happen to me. Why the hell else wouldn't it? For this scene, only if a character would suffer a 5th damage, they only suffer 4 and advance the Statue of Liberty standee 1 space. Okay. So you guys, Alex,
I'm going to draw 3. I figured, 3's a good number. So I got a white and 2 rerolls.
No, we're going to have to sit. We didn't set this up right.
Yeah, it's fine. Not a big deal. So I get to roll 3 dice. Look at that, all even.
Well, we're a team, so you rock. If you weren't a team, that would be a different answer.
I think I'm also going to take 3.
Isn't that a scratch-off game?
Take 3?
Yeah.
2 whites and a reroll. So I'll roll 3 of these. So to stay away from the odds. I got 1. That's not too bad, so I'll take it. Thank you. Not bad. Not bad.
End of scene.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, go with that.
After completing all steps above, move to scene 2.
Okay.
Okay, the Forbidden Zone.
So now the top card of that comes up.
Like I said, I'm not going to show anything. Well, this is the text. I give you a little hint of the text. Shows the picture. It's all... And look at that. It's all out of focus. I don't care. Once ashore, you address your remaining 2 crew members. Well, I'm 2,031 years old. We've been away for 2,000 years, give or take a decade. Time has wiped out everything we knew back home. There's no sign of life in this harsh terrain. With only 72 hours before your groceries run out, you strike out in exploration. So in this scene, Taylor is going to be starting on the 13 spot, while the Ape is starting on the 7 spot.
Oh.
We're going to put 3 cards out. It's going to have 3 scenes.
Counter 2. So we have Forget the Past, which is going to be 3 white dice, and takes the Taylor suit, the team suit, and the Dr. Zaius suit.
Dr. Zaius, rock me, Dr. Zaius.
And you get
Zaius,
2
Dr.
rolls,
Zaius.
and you want 3 white dice that are 5 or more.
Okay.
So do we get to choose which encounter we do?
Well, let me see. I took 1 action. Right? I did that phase. 3 actions. I'm sorry. Did I say 4 before? I meant to say 3 actions.
Ryan gets 4.
I can get 4 because the command.
You get 4. That's why it was in my head.
Okay.
As an action, I'm going to draw an action card. I will blindly take from the top again, ignoring those 2 white. Well, those were gray, actually.
Yeah, these are
Yeah, those are grays.
Okay, we got a Nova. Add me another white die. Thank you, honey. Okay, that was 2 actions. 1, 3. I'll take another action card off the top. Dodge and Landon giving me a gray. So now that I took my actions, we're going to check for end of scene, game loss. No conditions for game loss yet. No conditions for win yet. We're going to advance the day track, which is right down here. Let me show you. So right down here we have the day track. After each player's turn, it's going to move. Conveniently, there are only 3 of us.
Yep.
So after each of our single turns, an entire day pass, and then we're going to have to see what horrors lie with us with those cards there. Let me leave it down here for a while. Change the angle up a little bit. Oh, this looks like fun. Keep on rocking, guys. Definitely buying this. Oh, it's Fallen Dominion Studios. All right, John Lundgren, how we doing, buddy? And Sean Cahill. Glad to have you guys watching in for a little while. Cool. I'm going to leave the camera here for a little while, then I'll change it, put it somewhere else.
Cool.
Zoom in when and where I have to. So, now a card doesn't get drawn yet, so I advance the wheel, and that's all good. So now
I get
Alice gets the first player action token.
Okay.
Okay. So I can do my 3 actions. I think. So we use the suits to aid us in beating these, right? Or is that we need to play? Yeah, no, that's what we do, right? We use the suits to give us bonuses when we're fighting.
Yes, the suits that it says are allowed.
Right.
You can take the bonuses from those, so you could get that extra white die and that extra reroll while you were attempting. That's why it says the minimum dice. So for that one, that says
3 plus those. Got it.
So you're starting with 3. What was that, white dice, right?
Yeah.
And the results of those 3 white the results of 3 white dice that you roll have to be 5 or higher. So 5 or 6.
That's why I was looking to try to get cards with red dice.
I see. Okay.
Like that. So 2 draw actions. Both are dodge and Landon. And it's a gray and a red. So the red is the wild, which is good. This is 2. Now, did we look if these extra rolls are you roll everything, or do you get to choose? Is it like Yahtzee, I guess, or?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Double check. I think it was choose. I think you could pick and choose. But now that I said that, obviously I am probably wrong.
Yeah, Yahtzee's by comparison. Yeah, you choose the number you want to reroll to try to match up.
Yeah. Let's see here. Maybe I can find the encounter section. Maybe not. You entitled to 2 rolls of all your dice for the attempt. You may roll your dice a number of times equal to the total roll value of the card. The number shown here is the total number of rolls you may take when attempting to succeed. You do not need to use all your rolls. With each roll after the first, you may choose any number of dice to re-roll.
Cool. I was actually right on that.
There you go.
Any results you wish. All right.
I mean, of course I was right on that.
Oh, of course. Whoa. 6 or less. Oh, I was looking at this like 15 or less on both. I guess no problem, but it's 15 or less and then...
Oh, you have to get,
less.
both of the... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's...
You need help. You need a lot of help there.
I don't even have the red gorilla, so I don't have the general... dice in order. Ooh. All right.
Yes, we don't have to do them in the order that they're in. If you choose to resolve, you can choose any of them.
Yeah. So I mean, this is the only one that I have any chance
of.
And even then, it's not looking too good. So I'm gonna use my third to get another card. So I'm at 6.
Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder if I could actually. Oh, it's not my turn, so I can't do that. Never mind.
So. Check end of scene, game loss, nothing happens.
Nope.
Advance the day. It is now night. So on at the end of Ryan's turn, it's going to turn to sunrise.
Yeah, sunrise.
And then we get to draw one of those dreaded Planet of the Apes cards.
Let's see. So, all right. So just so I'm getting this correct, so that means that we start out with 3 white dice. And then using these suits of cards, we can then increase the number of dice that we have.
You can use those cards.
Right.
So that's re-roll 1 dice.
Yeah.
This is like each adds a white dice.
Another white die. All right. So potentially I have access to 5 if I decide to use both of these.
Right. And you have.
And I have 2 rerolls.
No, you have 1 reroll.
1 reroll.
So you have 1 roll and you have 2 rolls total.
2 rolls total. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. See, this has the symbol of multiple dice around it, and that means how many rolls that encounter is allowed to have on its. So you would have to spend something for an extra reroll.
I see. Okay, I got you. Like that. Okay.
Yes.
Or
you have 3 tailors, so you can use 3 tailors to gain 1 red die.
Yeah, I can get a red die. Which will just be the 1 wild. I mean, I could since they're white dice.
It doesn't help you. Yeah.
No, because you're losing.
Yeah, because I'm losing out on dice.
The math works against you.
Yeah, it's probably better that I have the more dice to roll. That's at least for that first one. That second one.
You don't have any.
Yeah, I don't have any
gorillas.
I don't have any of the.
Dr. Zaius or the gorillas.
Yeah, so the only one I can really do is that top one.
You can also, I mean, that it's an action to challenge these, so you can draw a couple cards first and then decide. Right. I mean, that's what I did.
Mm-hmm. What was the hand limit? 5?
7.
7. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, it says right here on this card, max hand size 7.
Oh, you catch that.
Well, I just happened to look down and see. Like, oh, there it is.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll use an action, and I'll get I'll take a card off the action deck. Oh, I got a gorilla.
Nice.
All right. So that's a reroll.
Oh, and you get 4 actions. You don't get 3.
That's right. Yeah, I had to remember that.
That's right. That is because he is the commander, Taylor. That's his passive ability.
I just got a second gorilla, so I have 2 gorillas now. So that'll help.
And what's your skill ability? I forgot.
I can spend a skill point to pass any number of action cards to another character.
Oh, okay.
Or I can take any number of action cards from somebody else.
Cool.
So if we're like trying to consolidate, I guess, cards, give all the whites to Alex, give all the reds to whoever. So I did 2. I drew 2 cards. I wonder if I want to try to attempt, because I'll have access to 5 dice in total.
You did the first one?
Yeah.
And you get 1 reroll of as many of those as you want.
Can I see the rules again for a moment?
And I also have
Ryan's turn.
The special card to change 1 die to end your result. So if I'm short by 1, I can always just say, "Oh."
Yeah, I mean, and you get.
And I have a reroll. So I have options.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have a good chance.
All right,
Of
I'll
doing
give this a shot then. So these are getting consumed then when I set.
Yeah, you use them. They
So
discard.
it'll be 3, 4, oops, 5. Do you have a discard?
Okay, I just wanted to double check. For a moment, I just had this really bad idea that the ape moved during the cycles, but he doesn't. I don't know why. I don't know why that was in my head.
Yeah, no, it's only sunrise.
Okay. So I used my 2 white die Taylor cards. I used the 3 dice that they gave me, so I have 5. So let's give this a shot. This is my 3rd action. Okay, I have 2, 5 or higher, right?
Right.
So I have 2 6s. I'm going to use.
You get one more reroll for free.
That's right, for free. So and it's any number.
Any
of
number
dice.
of dice.
So I'll just reroll all 3 of these.
Whereas that Taylor card is just 1 dice.
1 die, that's right.
1
There
die.
we go.
Whoa, nice.
So that's done.
So you move the gorilla up 1 and Taylor up 2.
Gorilla up 1 and Taylor up 2.
And then what's it say?
And then at the bottom, somewhere in the universe there has to be something better than man. There has to be. The group may discard 1 gorilla card per character to move the Statue of Liberty standing back 1 space.
Oh.
Well,
We don't need to
the
do
Statue of
that.
Liberty hasn't moved, so we're in good shape on that. So yeah, that's all set. So this just goes in the discard pile.
Yeah.
In the discard pile.
All right. That was my 3rd action, so I have 1 more.
Oh, right.
So I'll take another card. Why not? Another gorilla.
Cool.
So I now have 3 gorillas.
All rerolls, too.
All rerolls.
Nice.
So now, perform my 4 actions. Check end of scene. Game loss.
If Taylor standee advances to 0 first, move to scene 3. If the ape standee advances to 0 first, yep, so we're good.
Okay.
Move the day tracker.
Day track, which means now it's sunrise. So now the sunrise card has to come out. Well, I just got a 7. Okay, pass the act thing, and then if the day track token moved onto the sunrise space, of the day track perform the encounter sunrise effects, if any. There's
none for
sunrise
this
effects.
encounter, yeah.
So, alright, then reveal the top Planet of the Apes card from the deck and resolve. Chased by apes. If the Taylor standee is ahead of the ape standee on the fate track, advance the ape standee 2 spaces.
It's not.
The ape is well far ahead of us. Man is a scourge. Each character discards all Dr. Zaius action cards in their own hand and suffers 1 damage per discarded card.
So that's just me.
Ouch.
So I suffer 1 damage.
Ouch.
That's okay.
Man is a scourge. Okay.
Alright, and that's that.
So time for me to go. 3 actions. Let me see. I got help with 1 gray die, with 1 white die, and 3 red dies with a single die reroll. You don't want to try to take a scene, but I'm gonna.
So, yeah.
See, if I take one of those tailors, that'll give me a set of 3 tailors if I need to, which would get me 1 red die, but I have a red die in one of those tailors. So I'm going to use one of my actions to draw off the top, and I got a gorilla. Which is cool, that's another single die reroll.
Yeah.
Out of those 2,
These need gorillas. Both need gorillas, and this one also uses Dr. Zaius. So
check. Does another encounter come right out?
Oh, from this.
Yeah. Because I definitely can't do that bottom encounter of the 2 of them. That's all black dice. I only have 3 red dice. That's only half of what I can get there.
And black means any color?
Oh, wait a second. Does black mean... I just noticed that. Yeah, there is no...
Because there's only white and gray. I'm guessing that's a combination of...
Maybe that is. Let me double check. A run of 6 dice in order. Yeah. Oh.
So it's just one using 6. Well, you start out with.
We start out with
With
6.
six.
Start out with 6. 6 white. It looks like.
You've got to be right. Bonus selection.
Yeah.
Refresh. If temp was a failure, leave the encounter card in play. It can be attempted again later. If it was a success, discard it.
7.
Flip a new one.
Oh, so we do get another one. Oh, okay.
We get a new scene.
Okay. I can get
Until we resolve the effects on that to move.
No, until we get down to the bottom.
Yeah, until we resolve this.
Yes.
To get, okay.
Yeah. So this new one is 2 white dice. It takes Taylor cards, and you get 2 rolls, and you need a pair of 3s or higher.
Oh. Sure, I could do that. But that doesn't... But I might... Well, and so...
This, you have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
in that order. Starting with 6. I mean, at the best, I could do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we really wanted to make sure I could get 11 dice.
Right.
To try to get 6 in order.
Right.
Or I could get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, yeah, if I get 11, and then I'll be able to re-roll at least 2 dice.
So, right. For this one, you're saying?
For this one.
This one.
Because this is any color.
So you can't use these cards on this one.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
You have to use gorillas.
That's gorilla.
Or,
Dr. Zayas.
That's why it makes that tough.
right. So this one you can use your tailors on. This you can use your
I see the
gorillas
problem,
on.
yeah.
So
Then I'm going to have to go with the new card. Just like you guys, that's...
so you've only taken 1 action this turn.
Yeah, to draw 1 card.
So do you want to take one of these next, or do you want to draw another card next before you try it?
I'm going to draw another card. That uses white dice.
So it doesn't matter. This uses it doesn't care what
any.
color it is.
Cornelius, oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the limit.
Well, do these are action cards, or these are special cards. I don't know that they count towards your hand limit. I think your hand limit is action cards.
Just action cards?
Oh, because I thought it was both. Double check. Okay, Cornelius and 0, give me another single die reroll. This I'm going to need 2 dice, 3 or higher. He said that starts with a hand of 2 dice, two white dice.
Special cards do not count towards your hand limit.
Oh, excellent. So I'm going to rearrange this. Oh, these are set up. Because I am like fastidious like that. A little anal about the way things are set up. So I'm already starting with 2. And they have to be any colored dice. I'm going to... What can I can only burn Taylor, right?
You can only use Taylor.
Okay. All right. Hold on. So that's a red die, but that's not happening. And with astronaut training, play at the start of your encounter. So that's going to be used up now. Let's discard pile. So that's another 2 red dice. I'm feeling quite confident. I'm feeling quite confident about being able to make 2 dice, 3 or better.
Yeah.
With the...
You have a pair of 4s?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it has to be a pair.
Yeah, it's a pair.
I would have been a
3
little less
or
cocky.
higher.
Got it. Didn't have to burn any of the dice, any of the rerolls. So the benefit from that is... No time. Time to earn some pay after our Rip Van Winkle sleep. Each character may discard up to 3 Taylor and or dodge and landing cards to heal 1 damage per card.
We also do this first.
Oh, that's... what was the time symbol again?
I think it's that, the tracker.
Oh, the tracker back?
I think
I think it doesn't move.
doesn't advance.
Oh,
each
thank
turn.
goodness. Oh, yeah, because it's X'd out. Didn't notice that. So we move 2 forward on Taylor. 1, 2, which really stinks
Yeah.
because he stopped on a damage marker.
Well, you also ignore
Oh,
markers.
that's
I
right.
think. So you're good. I think we...
when I move Taylor Stanley, I ignore this stuff, which
So-
is good and bad.
So Taylor
this
takes.
all good.
So, are these only for when Taylor moves there, or are they for the ape moving there?
Double
too?
check, but I'm pretty sure it's only Taylor.
Oh, I was right, because the 8 did land on the 7.
No, it started on the
Started
7.
on
Oh,
the
sorry,
7.
on the 7, that's right.
The starting position wouldn't matter even if that was the case.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but then, yes, then we can discard up to 3 Taylor and Dodge landing cards to heal 1 damage per card. I only have 1 Dodge and landing and 1 Taylor, so I can't participate in that.
It's Discard which cards?
You may discard, up to 3 Taylor and or dodge and landing cards.
Okay.
Oh,
To heal 1 damage per card. Oh, so each one. So I can...
You can heal 1. Or you can heal 2.
I might heal 1.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the 1.
I think taking advantage to heal, I don't know that that's something we get to do very frequently.
Unless we use our actions to do so.
Right, so this
is only gorillas again.
Yeah, you know what? May as well. I'll do it.
I'll do it
I'm
with
just leave
1.
that there because we're going to take a damage anyway. So we're basically net.
You don't... No, you put that there. No, that... I
That
think
doesn't
it's...
apply to us. It's not everybody?
No, look, what's the redrawn special ability?
Yeah, we don't have to do that because my special abilities...
I thought just he ignored the damage.
No, only when I move the piece.
Right.
It's only on my turn
I
does that
see.
get ignored.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm spending to get rid of one of those also. I'm going to hold on to my other Taylor card. So this is now in the discard encounter section. All right, so we're getting through this. I'm catching up on the gorilla. So this is also a bit of a chase right now.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I'm trying to find the standee thing. I'm not finding somewhere that's... There we go, game board.
It was, that ruling was under the fate. There's a section of a fate tracker in the rule book. And that's where I remember that rule being about when these are triggered.
Gotcha.
But anyway, regardless, that's the end of my turn.
Right, and the sun does not advance this turn.
Does not this turn. I almost did. Thank you. You got me on that.
Right.
Because of the X mark on the this hourglass. So now bringing it back to Alex.
Man, lots of gorillas needed here.
I guess I should probably go after that then.
Cornelius and Zira. Another one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So he got 3 single dice rerolls, a bonus white die, a bonus red, and I believe that's that and or.
I think
With
that's
the slash
or, not and.
I mean or. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one or the other, which would be nice. I might. I'm thinking of going after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With this, but man, it would be nice to have another card. I do get an extra reroll, and I can spend a skill token. I'm gonna go for this and use this to add a die. So I get 3 white, 3 gray. 6 or less is what I need with the gray. 15 or less of the white. So with the white, right now I have 12. So I'm good. Right now I have
8 on the...
gray. So I'm going to use my second roll to re-roll these 2 dice. And I got it.
All right. I made it through another encounter in that scene. That's what, our 3rd encounter, right?
Yeah, we're crushing it.
Right along.
So 2 actions and move this guy forward 3.
Ooh.
So I'm the only one who gets the 2 actions.
We're right next to him.
Is that right?
Put that banana away.
I would assume so,
Yeah.
since you're the one who resolved the encounter.
Cool. So this moves up today.
Mm-hmm.
Active goes from me to Ryan. We check if it's sunrise, and we're good.
Nope. Alrighty. So new encounter card comes out. Does it say
5 dice totaling 26 or higher.
Wow. Okay. And you get to roll what? You get to roll 5 whites on that. And you
Yeah,
can
5
use gorilla.
and you get 1 reroll.
Okay. Let's see.
You're right. Taylor Standee.
We now have 2 encounters with straights on them.
Yeah.
2 is a 2, 1 through 5. Oh no, 1 through 6 and
This
2
is-
through 6.
No, it just has to be in order.
Oh, just any
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
any
or
5
2,
dice
3,
in
4,
order.
5,
Oh,
6.
okay, that's 5 dice in order and that's 6 dice in order. So that has
Right.
okay, I gotcha.
Yep.
I gotcha.
You have a little bit more flexibility here, but
Yeah, 'cause you don't need the 1.
but you get 1 less reroll, and you can only use gorillas.
Yeah, which I have 3, so that's.
You're the one out of the 2 of us.
Yeah.
3 of us.
Yeah.
So let's start out with. Let's see. Alex took care of that gray one.
You know, if this was a prank TV show, this would be the moment we set something up. We just walk out of the room.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to use 1 action. I'm going to draw a card. I got Nova, which is a red die. I'll actually use a second action.
And we're only slightly into the game, but I already feel like red dice are a very important currency to have in your hand.
Yeah, they've really thrown that in there too. I've got a Dr. Zaius card as well.
Dr. Zaius, rock me, Dr. Zaius.
I can't use those on that one, but okay. So, I think I might go for that bottom one there, the 5 in a row.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, or 1 through 5 or 2 through 6. Either way, it shapes out to be.
This one you only need 5 dice. The other one you need all 6 of them in
yeah,
order.
so I mean, there's a little more, not much, but there's a little more flexibility here. So it's all 6 white dice.
And you can only use the apes, which you have
which I have 3, and they're re-rollable, so that's good. And I have the re-roll from the card itself, and I've got that too. So we could give it a shot.
Shh. He's going back. Quiet.
I'm electing to do the set of 5. Encounter on the bottom there.
Cool.
Alright, so that's a 1, that's a 2, there's a 5. So I'll do the free re-roll on these 3. And I hope for a 3 and a 4.
But you don't. If you're going with the 5 of them, then you don't need the 1. Because the 5 one, the challenge you're doing is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, it's a set of 5.
It's set of 5 in order. It doesn't
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's 1 through 5 or 2
So
through
you're
6.
going to use your second roll.
I'm going to use the second roll for that, and then if I need to, I can do the 1 at a time based
Right.
on what I have left.
Right.
And then I also have I can switch any result. I can switch one to any result I want.
Got it.
In case I'm short by 1 or something. So I need 3. So I'm going to use... We need these for other ones, so I might just use my special and make one of these a 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this. Yeah, play at any time during an encounter. Change 1 die to any result you wish. I'm going to change this to the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got it. Ding, 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 ding.
Let's see.
Man wins a golden banana.
Looks like, so I think this means I get an action token.
You get an action token, and you move Taylor
and we
up
move
to...
Taylor forward 2.
And then
And
you take a wound, I think. I don't think all of us do.
which is fine.
No, it's just him.
Alright, that's fine. I can do that. Let's do one of these. We do the bottom section as well.
Oh, we can
right?
go to any character.
Really?
I'll take it. It's fine. And then the bottom section as well is, I'm guessing this means at sunrise.
Yes.
That symbol, yes.
Each character rolls a die on an odd number of the characters.
So that doesn't... Because it's off now, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
okay.
at sun, if we don't deal with this card,
right. That's right.
Then it-
Sunrise-
yeah.
I
You moved
see.
either the gorilla
Okay.
or the
That's
statue.
what that makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, I understand now. So I'll put this out.
yeah, and if that comes to pass, at this point we move the statue because we had the gorilla.
What is that?
That's 1 to all players.
No, we never move the statue, I mean.
Yeah,
So
we don't want to-
No, never.
I drew 2 cards. I rolled. I have 1 action left. You're going next. What do we have out? 5 dice totaling 26 or higher. Set of 1 through 6. And what is this? 4 of a kind?
4 of a kind.
Of 3 or higher.
3 or higher. And you start with 5 white dice and get 2 rerolls.
I'm wondering if I can... I wonder if I should try to give somebody some cards. You've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right, hand limit. You have 7.
Yeah. My hand has not been helpful for encounters. It is now.
Yeah, that's gonna be... That'll be a good one.
At least all the encounters, it doesn't matter the die color.
Yeah.
That helps a little bit.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what color they're giving you. gonna be useful.
The other actions that we can do: draw action cards. Oh, reset action cards. That's interesting.
Yeah, if you want to get rid of those two, they're sitting up there and put another 2 out.
We don't need grays right now. I wonder if that.
Well, we don't need tailors right now.
That's right. We don't need tailors.
But you could also draw a card, and then have 6 cards.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing for right now.
Yeah.
What kind of? Oh, you can't swap gorillas.
You can do minor healing.
You can swap gorilla. Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
I mean, I think drawing the cards.
I think drawing the cards for right now is probably the best option. Yeah, I'll do that. Another Dr. Zaius, which is only a reroll. No red die. No.
Cool. And you can use that on any of these counters, so that's a good one.
All right, so
Advance the day tractor. Give John the first player token. Check for sunrise.
It is not.
So now my 3 actions. The first action, Tail takes out his survival knife and cuts his throat. He's cynical. He's the cynical one. He's what? No, he's getting less cynical now that he sees his goal materializing in front of him. It's within reach.
Yeah.
He can sense it on a primal level. Oh, that's just the apes. Sorry. Okay, so I am at 4 of the 7 hand limit. I have a hodgepodge here. I get one of everything so far that I could possibly. I have a Nova, a Taylor, a Gorilla, Cornelius, and Zira. I'm going to draw 2 cards, 2 actions. I got a Dr. Zeus. He rocks me. And I got another Cornelius and Zira. The red die or a reroll.
Nice.
So looking at the encounter cards, to attempt to use my last action as an adventure, 4 of a kind. You get 3 rolls, starting with 5 dice.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. The 3 rolls.
That will advance us
2 space.
3.
Oh, yeah.
That'll get us right there.
All these advances 3.
I'm just noticing that. Oh, so now what do I think would be the easiest thing for me to do? What's that top one mean?
5 dice totaling 26 or higher.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you need.
That's hard even when you have the extra dice.
You need at least 4 5s and 1 6.
You know, I'm kind of feeling that bottom one.
Yeah. Or I guess multiple 6s and 1 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to get rid of this before sunrise, too.
We want to get rid of this before sunrise, too.
And we're all going to take damage at sunrise if this is out.
Is that one
That's
8
going to
moves
move.
2 or Statue of Liberty move? Is it 1 or 2?
1.
Or just 1?
Either the Ape or the Statue of Liberty. I think this one's kind of worse. We each take a damage.
I'm kind of feeling that one's a little more doable, at least with me and what I have in my hand.
Yeah. Need a 4 of a kind, though. That's kind of nasty.
I can add a red. Oh, no. Who can be used in that? Well, that's
Red,
a lot of helpers.
Yeah. Red, yellow, or
Those are the only
green.
one that can't be used as Taylor.
Same with this one. This is red, yellow, or green. Or the team.
Okay, I can't use the
Oh,
Cornelius.
right,
I can use Zaius. I can use the Gorilla. I can use her. So that'll be an additional white die with 2 single dice re-rolls. So that'll give me 6 dice.
You still need 4 of a kind, though,
Yeah, wow.
which is brutal. I think this is the easy. Yeah, you get 1 less re-roll.
Okay. Ideally, we don't got time because we're going to get hit with at least one of these effects.
Yeah.
Right. So we should take out one of those if we can.
You can only pass cards along on your turn.
I can only do it on my turn, yeah. So I was looking to see what I can do.
You've taken 1 action?
I've taken 2 actions. I've drawn...
Oh yeah, you
cards.
drew Zeus and Cornelius.
Yes.
And Zira.
So I have 1 action left, which I'm planning on... We have to. I have to attempt one of these.
Yeah. What's your special? If you use special...
I ignore the fate track, and I can spend a skill token to look at the cards in this deck or the encounter deck. And I can decide to place it on the bottom or just leave it where it is.
Got it.
Which at this moment doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to change my mind. Because my decisions lately in solo games have been causing me to lose. So that was my decision to do. But knowing how I run, yeah, you're right. I'm going to go with this, try to score higher than 27, 26.
26 or higher.
26. Start with 5 dice.
You can use gorillas, or gorilla, Zaos, or the green, the Nova. So you could add another die.
Yeah. And then I'll have 2 single rerolls. Yeah.
So you have 1 reroll of as many dice as you want.
Well, obviously, I at least have to reroll these.
Right.
4s are not preferred either.
Right, but if you have 3, if you roll 3 6s, you're fine.
Yeah.
So you need to roll 3 6s if you just roll those.
Okay, I'll leave those 2 there.
Oof.
This is not going to happen.
No, because you only have 2 rerolls and you need to reroll 3 dice.
3 dice. So it'd be a point to even use these. It'd be pointless to even use these cards. Then it'd be a waste because it's impossible.
Yeah.
So, sorry guys.
So you take 2 damage and we move the ape up 1.
Yeah, of course that wouldn't work.
Ouch. Alright. So move up the day tracker.
No, it's not.
Give me the first player counter and then do sunrise.
So everybody takes...
So first we do these 2 effects.
So we move up. I think we want to move the gorilla up.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't want this
And then we all take a damage.
Yeah.
So John really needs to heal.
Yes, this is 4 now, I believe. So 1 more and I'm defeated.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And now we do sunrise. Advance the Statue of Liberty standee 2 spaces.
Oh, great.
And caged. If the Taylor standee is ahead of the ape standee, it is not. On the fate track, advance the ape 1 spot. So, fortunately, we don't have to advance the ape. Because we already did.
Yeah.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cards, so I might as well attempt one of these.
Or any matching sets you want to discard as a free action to gain. Like if matching set of 3 will give you a red die.
Yeah.
But you could probably use it for something else. Yeah, you could probably use it as
I mean, I can only do Novas and Cornelius's, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the only way to...
I don't want to move the ape back. So I'm going to attempt Flaming Sky, like you did. Ooh. 3 actions, yes. I will attempt Flaming Sky. And get... Oh, wait a second here, wait a second. So there's 5 white to start with, so I can add 1 white and 2 gray. So that's what I'm going to do. 1 white, 2 gray. This doesn't care...
Yeah, the color isn't...
What color? So these 6s I want to keep.
Yes, you do.
I might keep the 4 because that counterbalances out one of the 6s.
You need 10 more.
I may spend 1 skill token to raise or lower the value of a dice by 1 if I wanted.
Raise the 4 to a 5.
I could do that if I need to. So I could use 2 skill tokens to raise... Add 1 skill token to raise this, and that would win it for us. No.
Oh.
I need to use 2 skill tokens.
Yeah, so you need 10 more points.
I also have 1 extra reroll. He gives me 1 extra reroll of 1 die every time you attempt an encounter. That didn't help. So at this point, I could use Nova to let me reroll dice, which I think is probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Because then I'll have to use up my skill token. So
I like the way this balances out how only certain scenes you can use certain cards.
yeah. So I'm going to use 2 skill tokens to raise both of these to 5.
5. That'll give you the 10 points.
That'll give me the 10, and that gets me to 26.
Cool.
So I beat the scene, which gives me 3 action cards.
Nice.
I'm just going to draw all 3
Yeah.
blind. 3 Dr. Zaius.
Let me move up 3 spaces, yeah?
And a dodge and land it.
2 or 3.
2,
We move up
3.
Alright.
And now the sunrise effect is no longer in play. So that was my first action. So we replace this. This is Taylor or Dodge and Landon. And it's 4 of a kind, 2s or higher. So it's a little easier than this one. I think I'm gonna... Ooh, this is damage. 1 of 6 dice. But I do have 2 that help
Oh,
me
you get
here.
damage even if you succeed on that one.
Yeah, you do, yep. So I think I might take this Taylor here. It's my second action. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna try this. And use my Taylor to add a gray. My Dodge and Landon to add a white. So I get 4 white dice.
4 dice, there you go.
Plus the gray, plus the red.
Okay.
And I get 2 rerolls. This is an interesting set of dice.
And you're doing this one?
I'm doing this one
That
right
one.
here.
Yeah, 2 3s and 2 6s. Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna reroll 4. Got 3 1s.
Well, it's 2 or higher, right? So
I'm gonna use his extra reroll of 1 die.
He's clever.
No, I'm not.
He's not that clever.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna reroll all 3 of these, and then I'll use that if I need to. So I don't. Got my 4.
Boom, 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 boom.
wait, 2 or higher.
Yeah, hold on.
I didn't want to I wanted to reroll different dice than I ended up rerolling.
What happened?
I wasn't reading.
Really?
the
Oh,
card.
3 1. Okay, wait. Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna use my free reroll.
Yeah.
Fuck. I screwed that up. I screwed that up so bad. No.
You zonked out for a moment.
Zonked out for a moment. 8 moves up 2. We collectively take 3 damage.
Uh,
I will take it.
yeah, I can't take one more. I'm defeated.
I can take more. I'm at 2, so I can take some more if you need me to.
No, that's fine.
Do you have any?
Because whenever there's damage,
I got gorillas to heal.
Cornelius.
we choose who takes the damage. So.
I got gorillas and I got Dr. Zaius if anybody needs to heal.
All right. So.
I
that's
need.
the
If I have
last.
one more Cornelius and Zira, I can use that as a matching set of 3. What do you got to use for heal?
You need gorillas or you need Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius will get you 3 points.
Oh yeah.
If you have 4 matching action cards.
Oh, it doesn't have to specifically be
Oh
that.
no, it's just never mind.
I was just using
I'm
that as
sorry.
an example.
Yeah.
As long as it's a pair.
So
Oh.
two matching will get you 1 damage. 4 matching will get you 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to burn them to get.
So you're gonna want to go on a run on one of these 2 on your turn. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go. I may go after.
Are you gonna draw a card first? Or are you gonna just go straight into the encounters?
2, 3. I may, since I have the 4, I may just do 1 draw just to kind of
Yeah.
try just to see what I get.
Because it could give you another.
Since there's
gorilla.
it's, I was gonna say 3 different options down there, and that so there's a lot going on, and I didn't get anything. That's gonna help me. That's fine. All right, so what do I start with? So 5 white dice. I don't think I can add.
Just trying to get through the forbidden zone. We're almost through the forbidden
I
zone.
can add a red.
Oh yeah, you can add 2 red if you
Actually, I
want.
add 2 red.
This will add everything you can because this is it. If we get through this now,
I'll add these
we
reds,
finish this encounter.
and I've got these to reroll, and I have a reroll here.
All the plugs.
Do it.
So it's what is it? 4 of a kind, 3 or higher.
Yes. That's paying attention to the number that you need.
4 of a
Can't
kind,
believe that.
3 or higher.
Yeah.
There's the 3s.
What?
Yeah, and there's a
That
5.
one just move.
I know it wasn't a 3. I can't stick with it. All right, so then we'll do the reroll. How many do I get? I get 2 more rerolls. Okay, sweet.
Might as well reroll them all.
Yeah,
again.
you have to.
More, yeah.
You don't have a choice.
You got another 3.
Okay.
3.
So now I guess it's the
One
individual
more.
rerolls, right?
Which I have 1. I have 4. I'll just do 1 at a time because I don't
Yes.
want to burn
Don't burn everything if you don't have
So
to.
we'll do this one first.
Uh-huh.
So another one.
So Taylor advances to the end, and you get a special. You either get a special card or
I've
another.
got 3 already, so then I'm going to take a special. Survival training. Play during an encounter. Raise or lower the value of any 1 die by 1. Isn't that like your innate ability?
Yeah,
Or that's your
it's
special
like that.
ability, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So
Landed perfectly, too.
It did. It's almost like it bumped into these 3, and they knocked the 3-ness into the other guy. So now we follow the instructions, and it'll probably, I think it just says advance to scene 3, the swim.
you've only used 2 actions.
I've only used 2 actions. So
So that's
actions.
what I'm trying to figure out is does it happen? When does the scene change happen?
How does it read on the card?
Oh, it's going to happen at the end of scene.
End of scene. So
okay.
your
So
scene
you
is
get-
still active.
So you get 2
So
more.
I still do my...
You have 2 more actions, so you can continue to attempt these if you wanted to. If you wanted to get the bonuses, basically.
Could stop the time tracker from moving again. That last one.
Yeah.
2 white dice.
I mean, remember, these are all going away at the end of the turn.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see what's available.
I mean, the middle one gets a special card. That's the only thing that's worth it.
Right.
Because
Yeah, but there's a lot.
we've technically already won, so
Right.
whatever happens here, it doesn't matter if...
Well, as long as the ape doesn't get
I was
here.
going to say, if I fail that, the
If you
eight
fail
moves
any of these,
2.
the ape
Oh, yeah.
gets down there.
Oh,
So,
then, it's probably not
So just
worth
draw
grab some
cards.
cards,
It's not
man.
worth
Grab some
it,
cards.
yeah.
So it's...
Don't gamble if you don't got to.
I have 2 actions left, right?
Yeah.
Drew, and I rolled, so I'll get 2 more cards.
Another gorilla and a Dr. Zeiss.
Yeah.
Cool. Now advance the day track.
It is nighttime.
Pass the active character token.
Woohoo!
Sunrise. Nope.
Nope.
End of scene. End
Yes.
scene phase. Follow the instructions of the end scene. So if Taylor Sandy advances to the 0 first, move to scene 3. Okay.
Woohoo! Yes, we did.
Oh, he advanced to 0 first, so it wouldn't have mattered. But
Oh, alright. So now that this comes up,
that flips over.
the swim. Minor scene, the Statue of Liberty. I'll read the flavor text first. Past the old scarecrows, you find plush, fertile land and a refreshing lake with a waterfall. Like kids, you and your crew strip and dive into the refreshing water, forgetting about the perils that may lurk in the area. So the Statue of Liberty standee advances 1. It's all 4. Everything that happens.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Each character chooses one of these, heal 2 damage, gain a skill token, or draw 2 action cards.
I'm gonna heal too.
I am gonna heal too.
Yeah, I think we should all heal personally.
Let me put this back here for the moment.
Yeah.
Because damage sucks.
Oh,
I got it
thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you.
The group may advance the Statue of Liberty standee 1 space to distribute 2 special cards between the characters.
Oh, what do you think, John?
Statue of Liberty up by 1 for us to collectively gain 2 specials.
This is minor. This is scene 3. We're at the 4. It's at 10.
It'll go to 9.
I vote no. Don't take the cards and move the statue.
What do you think, Ryan?
I mean, special cards are really cool. I know what I'm saying. But...
I'm in favor of yes, personally. But
that's how I am, too.
You have 1, I got 1.
All right. That is, I mean, in all fairness, we are the mind of Taylor. So, actually, the majority would most certainly win. So, thematically, our decision-making is right on point, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will advance the Statue of Liberty 1 by 9.
And give... Who gets the cards?
I say give John 1 because he doesn't have a special.
Another day. Play after a Planet of the Apes card is drawn. Discard it without effect and draw a replacement, then resolve the newly drawn card instead. So we're still going to have to suffer one, but if it comes out and it's really, really bad.
Let's give John another one.
Okay.
I didn't like the sound of that.
Oh, you got 2 of them.
The exact
same one, another day. Well, no, that's good because these cards can really mess with you.
The last thing is after completing all steps above, move to scene 4.
Yep.
So just go straight there.
Halfway through.
Yeah.
The hunt. After your clothes and supplies are pilfered by primitive humans, you chase them and come into a field where you see a large herd of humans feeding. Suddenly, apes appear riding horses and charge into the field, firing guns at the human herd. In the confusion, you are separated from your crewmates and find yourself running for your life. Major scene. Taylor starts on 12. The ape starts on 7. We're going to draw 3 of these encounter cards. The end of the scene is if the ape standee advances to 0 first, each character suffers 2 damage and advance the Statue of Liberty standee 2 spaces and move to scene 5. If we win, we win. Alright.
Cool.
We got Dragnet, Big Game Hunters, and Smile for the Picture.
That when I was a kid and I saw this movie for the first time, I guess I must have been about maybe 7, 8 years old. That scene where they are posing with pictures like I had seen on Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. It's like, wow, that was shocking to me as a kid. I wouldn't say I was scared, but it definitely shocked me. Oh, geez, and is it me? You finished the last one.
I finished. I closed that last one.
All right. So I am holding 5 cards. I have a 2-card max. What do we have going on up here?
This uses Taylor and Gorilla. You get 2 rerolls, 3 rolls total. You start with 3 white dice, and you need 3 of a kind. 3s or higher. This is 2 white dice with a maximum of 3. Uses Gorillas or Dr. Zaius, and you need 2 dice showing 5 or higher. So that's not too bad, and you get 1 reroll, so 2 rolls total. This one is 3 white dice. You get 2 rolls total, 1 reroll. Uses Gorillas and Zaius again, and 3 white dice showing 5 or higher.
So either one of those two means the same thing. I'm getting 2 single rerolls. Big Game Hunters.
That's a Sunrise effect, right?
Yeah, this has a Sunrise
didn't
effect
think about
to
that.
advance the Gorilla up 1.
That's any color dice, 3 of them 5 or higher.
No, 3 white dice.
Well, 3 white dice.
Yeah, the top 2 are any color. The bottom is.
White dice. It's starting with 3 white dice. 2 rolls.
Yep.
Oh man. Gorilla and Zaius. You still got a ton of Gorilla?
No, you had to burn a couple. I have 2, but I had to use my other 2 my last turn.
You do have 3 actions, so you could use the first 1 or 2 to draw some more cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me draw 1 card and then see after. I'll see. I guess Zaius with a red.
Oh, nice.
Good. Very good.
Yes, let me go for Smile for the Picture.
Smile for the picture.
Yeah. So that's only the Gorilla. That's only Zaius. 3 dice, white dice. Zaius, I have a Zaius card to give me a red. And I have another Zaius and a gorilla with single dice re-rolls. I'll have 2 rolls to make 3, 5, or higher dice.
Wow.
Just reroll them all, yeah. 6.
So the 6 is good.
So now I have 2 chances here. I have a Zaius. I'll get rid of him for a single dice re-roll. And I'll re-roll the red one.
Got it.
5.
And the gorilla gives me a single die re-roll. This is the last of the cards I'm holding that are available to help me out during this encounter. So I will roll.
A 1 in 3 chance.
Yep.
Yes.
What's your active skill again? Like the skill token?
I always forget about that. That's I can look at
right.
this or the encounter card, and I can decide to keep it where it is or put it on the bottom.
Okay. I couldn't remember what yours was.
Do you want to look at the encounter card? Do you want to use that? Because if it's going to be a sunrise.
Yeah, the encounter card that's coming in next. So I'll use a skill token. So this is action number 3.
No, it's not an action.
It's not an action. It's not an action. Here we go. Oh, this is going to the bottom.
All right.
Didn't even take a second.
That is going on the bottom.
So Taylor goes up 2.
Cool.
The gorilla goes up. Oh no, he doesn't because it's John.
I ignored that
Right.
effect.
Oh, it's awesome.
And that goes down.
Now let's see if this is better than what I threw away. No, it's not really.
Any 5 of a kind. Ugh. And sunrise, we're all going to take a damage.
Which is now.
Yes.
Did you used 1 action, and then that
I
was your
drew a
second.
card. I drew 1 card. Then I used this for my second action.
So now you get.
So that actually I do. I have 1 action left.
Oh. Is it worth the fail effects though? Because we all take 1 damage if the sunrise comes up. What's
We take
2.
Take 2, distributed how we want, and the monkey moves up 2. I think there's no reason to attempt it if you're going to fail it.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And just for the sake of advancement, I think I could do either the other 2 with what I'm holding. No and no. No, I don't. So, I'm thinking as a free action, maybe getting rid of Cornelius and Zira to heal 1 damage. Because I know we're about to get hit.
We're about to get hit 1 each. We could get hit again.
Yeah. So I'm going to use as a free action, I'm going to get rid of 2 Cornelius and 0 cards.
Well, how many?
That's not a free action. That uses.
Oh, that's a minor action.
So that's
yeah.
the last action that you have.
So that is my last action. Considering the fact that we're going to get hit, I'm good with that.
I'm taking. Oh, we're all going to get hit. Never mind.
Yeah. So now the day tracker goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Sunrise effects happen. We all take a damage. End scene phase. So this happens too, right?
All right, I got 2 chances here to get rid of this if it's really bad. All right, so the first one, advance the ape 3 spaces and then carrying chimps. This day, Cornelius and Zira action cards are considered wild.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
I think we go with that.
I think it's fine. He advances 3 spaces.
Yeah. You guys are holding. You got a couple.
I have 2.
You don't
I
have.
don't have any, but I have other things.
Let it go.
I think
keep it.
I think it's fine. Yeah,
so.
because
Yeah.
then Alex will have a shot at a couple things. which
All
is
right.
good.
All right.
And plus, we could get.
This
someone
isn't.
on
I don't think the hunt is going very good for us. But then again, it isn't
It's not
supposed,
supposed
to.
to.
Yeah.
And the music, especially during this scene in the movie, the music was fantastic.
Who did the score? Do you know?
I'll say John Williams, but I can't.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't Danny Elfman.
So I'll use my first action to draw a card. I got another dodge and land in, which is super helpful with what we have out here. I'm going to use an action to
68, right? 68?
68, 60, yeah.
Draw a
68.
card. Another dodge and landing. Great, well.
Jerry Goldsmith.
Oh.
They did a lot of Star Trek.
I think I'm gonna do this and add a white die. I'd add 2, but I can only have 3. So gives me 3 white dice. Let's see what happens. It's a 6, 4, and a 1. I don't have any special skill tokens, so can't use my skill anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll both of these with my first re-roll, my only re-roll, and I got it.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
So 2 action cards.
Yep.
Do they have to go to me? I think so, right?
When does it have to... Oh, you advance the day track when you... rather
Unless
discard.
specified, it can go to any character. So why
Oh.
don't you take the 2 action cards?
Me?
Yes. I mean, I guess you can take anything. You could take the ones that are face up too, if you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was just going to draw a blind anyway. It's fine. Dr. Zaius and Taylor.
And the Zaius, no, the Cornelius.
Cornelius is...
are wide.
That's why I went for for the face downs also, trying to get some of those. But it's fine.
All right, and then Taylor moves up 2. And
Catching up to the ape.
each character may discard 2 Nova token cards to gain a skill token. I don't have any.
I have none.
So that was my 3rd action.
Okay.
So
It's like
this
the
goes
first
up.
2 encounters seem like go a little long, but now it's starting to fly a little bit.
Is that
Yeah.
just a 6?
1 die showing a 6. You get 1 white dice to start with, a max of 3. So that's a pretty easy one.
I rolled notoriously low.
That's a pretty easy. That's the.
You get a total
your
of 2
odds are the
rolls.
best
Yeah,
for this.
the encounter gives you 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can use the gorilla or General or Dr. Zaius.
Which
And
any
Zaius
color.
is
So
wired,
that gives me
or,
gray.
Dr. Zaius.
Zaius gives me
Dr.
gray.
Zaius, Dr.
Gorilla
Zaius.
gives me a white.
So that'd be 3 dice that you need to get a 6 on one of those 3, and then you have 2. You have 1 reroll of as many dice as you want, and
I
2
think you got
individual.
this. You may have to burn a couple of cards, but I think you got this.
I think that's
I'll add a couple. Just kind of give me some options.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what you should do.
And then I have... What else can I use? I can use Dr. Zaius.
And,
so I have a reroll here. I have 2 rerolls also.
Yeah.
For a single dice. So yeah, take that. Those go over there. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, and I also have this.
The survival
Razor
training
lower
card.
by 1.
Razor lower by 1.
Yeah.
You got it.
Or you could.
I mean, I could reroll for free.
Yeah, use your reroll for
Use a free reroll.
Yeah.
Punch your left to 5.
That's okay.
You got it. There we go.
Alright, cool. So now, he moves up by 2.
And that's it.
There's no icon. Nothing at the bottom.
Oh, the bottom is don't panic. Each character may discard 3 Nova and or Taylor tokens to gain 1 skill token or a special card.
I'm only holding 1 Taylor card. Not much I could do with that.
Alright, so that was 1 action.
So this is 5 white dice. You can use Taylor or Gorillas. 5 white dice totaling 26 or higher. So it's like what we had before, except it has to be white dice.
Taylor or Gorillas, you have 1 card of each giving you a free single die reroll.
How many rolls is it? 3 rolls?
3 rolls.
I also still have another. I have 2 more actions. I have 3 actions total,
three
so I
actions.
can get some cards.
You have 4 actions total,
Yeah.
so you have 3 more.
So I'll grab.
White
It has to be white. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be white.
Or red.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab. I'll use 2 actions to get 2 cards. I guess I got another reroll, which is fine. What's that one? That's 4 of a kind. Any 4? Oh, any 5,
Any 5 of a kind. And this is 3 of a kind, 3s are higher.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sun. Oh, maybe a couple turns, I guess. What would giving cards to anybody help? Anybody want to cards?
Well, you can give one card for one action.
Yeah, but I can give any number if I use one. I have 3. Yeah, I spend 1 skill token to pass any number of action cards to someone else, or take any number of action cards to someone else.
I'll be coming up after you.
Yeah.
So you could give John rerolls on Tailors or Gorillas would be helpful for him. Because he can use those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, the other option is you go for one of these. Either you either draw another card or go for one of these, right?
Yeah, no, I'm looking to see what that's 2 damage and Rome's 2.
I mean, you could also draw a card and see what it is, and it might be helpful to give that.
To give somebody, yeah. Because this is using a skill token's free, right?
Yeah, it doesn't use an action.
Right, it doesn't use an action. So
skill tokens don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take I'll take another card. It's a gorilla, white die. White die gorilla. That'll be good. So then, yeah, I'm gonna use this, and then
Using a skill.
I think I'm just gonna give you all of these.
You may spend 1 skill token to pass any number of action cards. Wow. Yeah. Give him all the time.
Give you all
He's the commander, so he's issuing orders.
Wow, that's good.
Now, Cynical Taylor's going to Mexico. See you, gang. I'm out of here.
And you can take cards from me, I guess, if you want.
I think it's either or. I can't do both with one. It's either pass cards or take cards.
Got
so I have to use one for every time I do it.
Gotcha.
So I figured just take those. And yeah, if you're ever looking to offload stuff and I don't have a lot, just let me know and I'll burn one and I'll just take stuff.
So now it's day advances, John's turn.
These 3 Tailors and 2 Gorilla cards I have. A Fast Rider or Dragnet. I'd be the best suited for. I'm thinking Dragnet.
They're
Brave
both
a kind, 3 or higher.
Yeah. They're both, I think, pretty similarly difficult. I mean, you could take this Tailor and get another extra die, because this doesn't care what color they are.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then you'd have 5 dice to go against it with.
And we know for a fact that this is a good card, so let's see what comes out after that.
A Gorilla.
Oh, Gorilla, also helpful. And that Gorilla specifically gives a gray die, which
is helpful
for Dragnet. And that'll be my max hand limit, which could eventually get wiped out in this one turn. So I'll use a second action for that. I'm maxing out my hand limit.
Another gray gorilla.
Of action cards. Giving me all Tailors and Gorillas with a grand total of 4 single dice rerolls, 2 gray additional dice, and a white. And I think the first thing I'm doing is burning them because I will attempt Dragnet.
Alright.
So I'll take the 3 white dice.
And then that adds
an extra white and an extra gray.
2 gray.
2 gray. We're using
2 gray, yes.
3 of a kind, 3 or higher, and 6 dice. Wow, those
2 3s.
2 3s.
Right there. And I get a second roll, right?
You get 3 rolls total, so you get 2 rerolls.
I got this. Don't worry. So we got 4 single dice rerolls after this?
Yeah.
There we go.
Boom.
Didn't even need to use any of my 3 Tailors or my last remaining Gorilla.
So time doesn't move. Time stops.
Good, because Sunrise was next.
Sunrise was next, yeah.
Tailor moves up 2. Because it's you, it's awesome.
1, 2, so we do not take the damage.
The group may discard 1 Nova card per character to move the ape standee back 2 spaces.
I wish I really had a Nova for that, but I don't.
Alright. That was your third action. Day doesn't advance, it's my turn, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I drew a card.
You drew 2
I drew
cards.
two, yes. So, I already passed off the token. That's right, I knew that.
Yeah.
I already passed the first player token.
Alright, so this one uses Gorillas and Landon and Dodge, which is good because I have 3 Dodge and Landons. A full house, any 3 of a kind and any 2 of a kind. You start with 5
fare well
points.
in the movie.
Well.
And you'd figure a guy's name was Dodge, you'd be a little lucky, but...
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to use my first action to draw this gray gorilla, because that's helpful for this one.
Another gray gorilla, wild red.
Ooh.
But I already am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at my hand limit, so I'm just going to go for this, add 2 dice. I'm going to go for it, add these 2 dice. So I get a red and a gray, along with 5 white. And I need to make a full house here.
Yep.
Fun. Cornelius and Zira are still wild.
That's right. They
Yes.
are.
So here's 3.
Oh yeah. So you just need to get.
I'm going to use my reroll of everything to reroll these.
Oh.
Is that raise or lower thing you have free, or is that an action token?
That's an extra. I get a free reroll, though.
Oh, okay.
So I'll reroll this. There we go.
There it is. Bingo.
So that did that. Get a special card.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I'll take it. Keep moving. Play after you successfully complete an encounter. Move the Taylor Standy 1 extra space on the fate track.
And Taylor moves 3, right?
So I could just end this for us.
Yeah, right there. We done this scene.
So why don't I do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, and just use this. End the scene.
Moves 3, use the special card he just got, which is what we did there in case you're still watching. And boom, there we go.
Yeah.
Beaten to the end spot before the gorilla. Or thankfully the Statue of Liberty.
So I get 1 more draw. I get 1 more action. So I'm going to use that to draw. And it's a Cornelius and Zira, which is a wild still. And it's another reroll. And so that's the end of my turn. The scene's over now. So check end scene game loss. Yes.
It is end scene.
End scene. We advance to scene 5.
Caged.
Caged.
Even after succeeding, we still get captured during the hunt.
You have been captured by the hunters and brought to a zoo compound in Ape City. A wound to your throat has left you unable to speak. Fortunately, a kind chimpanzee zoologist, Dr. Zira, has taken a liking to you. She bandages the wound and thinks you look smart for a human, giving you the nickname Bright Eyes. She seems like an ally if you can find a way to communicate with her. So we move the Statue of Liberty up 1. Each character heals 1 damage and draws 2 action cards.
Nice.
Very cool.
I'm going to be over my hand limit.
Oh, you're checking to see if you can redistribute.
Listen, 0.
I mean, you'd have to use your action token to steal cards from me.
Can I do that at any time?
I don't know. What's it say?
You may spend 1 skill token to pass any number of action cards to another character, or take any number of action cards from another character.
I don't see any sort of... It's a free action, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't say it takes an action, so...
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm at 5, so I can take 2 off of you, so then you can replenish 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It says max hand sign is 7, but when does that come into play? Is that always?
It says you discard down to hand size after the advanced day track.
After the advanced day track.
So yeah, step 3, advanced day track, move day track token 1 space clockwise on the day track,
Gotcha.
discard down to hand size, which that would be the next step. Because this is the check end of scene.
Well, I think this minor scene happens.
Yeah, it does. Oh, wait, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think you'd want to take...
So
2
then, yeah,
cards.
I'll take some.
But we can draw.
Oh yeah,
first.
draw
Everyone
first.
draws, right?
Yeah, we drew, so we're set.
We did.
Okay.
So take your cards, and then we can figure out.
No one wanted the gorilla that was up there. I'm surprised. Well, I got 2 Gray
Wow.
Cornelius, and so I think if you want to steal, you could steal these 2.
Okay, do it.
And hopefully they'll help you on your turn.
Dang. Actually, the sun. It's gonna be sunrise, so
Yeah.
it's gonna.
No, this doesn't move this turn.
It doesn't?
No, because of the
Oh, it had the anti-tracker on it?
Oh, I thought that was like 2 or 3 cards ago.
Dragnets. Oh no, that was on John's turn.
Yeah, mine it didn't move.
Yeah, so now it is gonna shift.
So
I mean,
yeah.
I'll take them anyway. It's
No,
fine.
wait a second. You moved it after
didn't.
my... Yeah, because you... So I remember
Oh,
you moved it. And the reason I remember because the camera was right here,
and I moved it,
and this was kind of in the way, so...
It shouldn't move, so it
So
should be here.
It shouldn't have moved on my turn, and should move now, which still keeps it in the same spot, which is one spot away from sunrise. So we're
okay.
good.
So we're still good. Oh, okay.
misunderstood. You drew your 2
Next
cards.
turn will be sunrise.
You drew two cards.
Yes,
Yep.
I got
Each
2 Cornelius and 0.
Each character chooses 1, a special card or a skill token.
I will take a skill... No, I'll take a special card.
What about you, Ryan?
I will take a skill token.
Quick thinking.
Skill token, huh?
Play when a die has been rolled for any reason. The active character gains 1 reroll of 1 die.
I'm
Actually-
gonna take a skill token because of my skill.
I still have 1. You know what? No, I'm gonna take a special card.
Yeah, go
take
for
a
the special.
Moving fast. Play at the start of any character's turn. That character gets 2 extra actions this
Wow.
turn.
Wow.
See?
Escape from Ape City!
City.
Although Dr. Zira and her colleague Cornelius are sympathetic, and the council leader, Dr. Zaius, has made it clear that he sees you as a scourge to ape society. Dr. Zira hopes to present you before the High Council to seek your freedom. And while you are working with the chimpanzees, you fear you need to escape before Dr. Zaius puts an end to you. Major scene, we start on 13, Apes start on 7, again. We pull out 3 of these encounter cards, per usual.
We were being caged. We kind of made out like bandits.
If the ape standee advances to 0 first, the players lose the game. Just an FYI, so we can't lose this one.
Basically, thematically, that means that the Dr. Zaius and the gorillas won the argument, and we are being... the Taylor is being dissected.
Cool. Alright. It's your
that's right.
turn. Alright. So... we have Visit the Vet, 5 whites, any 5 of a kind, uses gorillas, Zaius, or
Cornelius and Zira, which were still wilds.
Yes, they are still wilds.
At sunrise, we're all going to take a damage from this.
So that's probably...
This one's also sunrise. Any 5 of a kind, that's mean.
Yeah, it is. But it comes down to, do you think you can do it? If you don't think you can do that one, then it'd be pointless.
Yeah.
You know, just like you were saying
That
before.
one, that middle one's probably doable. Though,
This one's easier.
That's happened. 4 of a kind of 3 or higher. That's happened before. I've got
It's-
rerolls and wilds and stuff. So
5 whites, it uses Taylors, Novas, and Cornelius and Zira, which are still wild right now.
yeah,
Yes.
I have no Taylors, but I have 2 Novas. One's a reroll, one's a reroll or a red die. And I have 2 Cornelius and Ziras, which since they're
Yeah,
it just means they add red dice, right?
No, they add gray dice.
Oh, so then what does the wild?
So
Wild is a red die.
it's so you add the color of dice that it tells you to add.
Oh, but it just means that you can use Cornelius and Zira on anything.
No, these are black. That means
No. We're
no,
talking
that's
about
what
the
I'm
carrying
talking
chips.
about that.
Right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
they count as red. They count as wild card. Wild
yeah.
dice.
Is that what it says?
On this day, Cornelius and Zira action cards are considered wild.
Oh, I think that means you can do whatever.
No. I think by wild they mean that you can play
Or
it
you
on
can
any
use it on
scenario,
anything.
Oh, okay.
as opposed to being
Locked into using it on Cornelius and Zira.
because it doesn't say that there are red. They give you a red dice,
Okay.
right?
I see why you're using that.
All right. So okay, I
Yeah, and even the picture on it is...
It's
She
them.
equals question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's them equals it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And so it's whatever other card effect you want it to be. So it could be a... See, that's the way it still seems to me. It could be any...
No, so they don't. I don't think they actually say red dice or wild. They say red dice can count as either white or gray dice.
Okay, so then
this is wild. They can act as any other card.
Does that mean critical and zero cards? Like I'm not locked into what they are.
You can use them on any encounters.
That's what we mean by they're wild.
Yeah.
Is that they can be used like okay.
Yeah.
That's
what
that's what I was confused
You can use them on any encounter. They're you can
That's
just
what I
use
was
them
confused
whatever.
about.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you can use them on all three of these.
So I think I might go for that middle one then.
And the bottom one is first roll 3 gray dice. 3 white dice must match the gray dice exactly.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Screw that.
And that uses Taylor or...
God bless you.
Screw that. Let's go with that middle one. 5 white dice. Let's see what I can add here. I can add a red if I use her, and I can add grays.
Yeah.
So let's do that. So add a red. I don't want to save her. Oh, that's a single reroll, and I have one more reroll here.
Rerolls seem to be more common than adding dice.
Yeah, so
and
let's
adding
add
dice
yeah.
is better.
Better chances.
Well, you can use them for any. You get a reroll, so it gives you as many rerolls as are in here. So they're.
So the red and then the gray.
Yeah. So you need 4 3 of a kind.
That
4 of
doesn't
a
count.
kind,
That's not a
3s or
roll.
higher.
This is the roll.
4 of a kind, 3 or higher.
So you have a 3 of a kind to choose. So you don't have.
I don't have what I need. I'm just going to sort these right now just to figure out what's going on.
You don't have
3,
anything
4,
that
5, 6,
is helpful right now.
I think I might just reroll all of these.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This looks more promising.
You need a 4 of a kind. You get 1 more reroll.
I do have this. I can raise or lower 1.
So you could keep the 2 6s and the 2 5s and then just reroll the other
and then
dice.
see what I get and then figure out from there. So this is my
This is your 3rd roll.
my 3rd roll, right? Okay.
You got a 5.
5.
So if you lower the 6,
There's that. Make this a 5.
5.
you got it.
You got your 4 of a kind.
Nice. So we heal 3 damage.
I don't have any damage.
The specified character heals 1 damage by discarding a token.
That's the heal action, I think.
No, that's the symbol glossary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By discarding token. I see what you're saying. Okay. Because I have no damage to lose.
Specified.
And you are the specified character being the active character.
Yeah, unlike
That sucks.
everything else, it says gain when the damage is unless specified. It can go to any character.
So when taking damage, it can go anywhere, but not healing it.
Yeah.
Probably should have saved that for somebody else.
So what was that? Your second action?
Note
or
that
your first?
rewards do not need to go to you. They can be distributed among characters however you wish.
Oh,
So I think you can distribute that among us however
you guys have 3 damage total, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Also, we move 3.
And
Which is
that
gonna be
advances the ape one.
Oh, so you have to do it to one of us. So I think John has to keep his.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Because
you
that's
have
a
2,
that's a
Yeah.
multiplier. It's not a whatever.
I see, not a total. I see.
So we move, the ape moves,
Yeah,
the
I
statue
moved
stays in
3,
place.
Then he moved 1 from 7 to 6.
Why did the 8 move?
Because I landed here. That was my first action.
Yeah, you didn't draw it, did you?
You drew once. You drew.
We're here, right? We're on 6. That's a 4.
Oh, sorry. I thought you drew once. Because you got.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I took these from you.
Right.
I got these 2 from this.
So did you start with?
I think
So
I
you
may
did.
have had.
Okay, so then you didn't do anything. You didn't draw.
Yeah, you were at maximum. You were at maximum hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
just
that's your first action.
went right in.
Nice.
All right. So the card that replaced it is a run of 6 dice in order, and you start with 6 whites. You can use Taylor, Gorillas, or Landon and Dodge.
I've won, Dodge, and Landon.
And the whatevers are still wild.
I used mine already.
Look at this freak! Look at that fracking sunrise effect.
Yeah.
Statue's gonna move. The apes are gonna move. Everyone's gonna take damage.
We need to take this out this turn if you can.
That's the worst one for us.
If you grab this gorilla, that's one more dice.
Oh, is this one who's running through the museum?
Yeah, let me grab this.
Chasing the town center. Yeah.
Taylor's gonna use 2, right?
Yeah, take the
I
Taylor.
should grab the Taylor.
And then use your last
3,
action.
And the last action will be to roll.
Yeah.
So that's... I'll use all 6 white dice.
Add the 2 reds.
Add the 2 reds. And I just have to go from 1 through 6.
Yeah.
And I can roll I can re-roll a single die.
Yeah, and you get 2 re-rolls of as many dice as you want.
All right.
You have it.
I think I do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Nice going, Ryman.
All the time, making up for all the times that I rolled it. Nat 1 in TNT.
That's crazy.
All right.
Special card?
Okay.
That was needed that.
Yeah, we did. This is
That's
brutal.
a brutal card.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Astronaut training, and then he moves 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh God. Statue.
No. It's either or. Let's.
It's either or.
Move the 8.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, we're on scene 6 out of 8, right?
6
Right.
Oh yeah.
If we lose this scene, we lose.
Move the statue. Yeah.
But still, this is Gonzo.
Cool. 1 die showing a 6. No rerolls. Dr. Zaius only, and you get 1 white dice to start with. Alright. End scene, game loss. Nope. Advance the day track.
Yep.
Pass the active character token. Reveal the...
These first, right? So everybody takes a damage. Goes on that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta do it in that order. Okay, thank you.
You have those things to get rid of.
Oh
cards,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm ready. I'm cocked and loaded.
We're probably gonna want to get rid of this one.
Running
out of time. Advance the ape standee 2 spaces and advance the Statue of Liberty standee by 1. Second thing is each character holding 4 or more action cards suffers 1 damage.
Yeah.
What is it? Discarded or goes to the bottom?
No, it's...
Discard it without effect.
effect.
Alright,
You just,
so then
do
we'll
it.
just put it there and then draw it.
I got one more.
Running out of time, which is the same thing as the top of the first one. Advance the ape by 2 and statue by 1. The second one is suffer 1 damage per character, or advance the ape and Statue of Liberty standings by 1.
That's it.
Running out of time.
Okay.
Oh man, come on.
This other one, okay, survival training. Each character rolls a die. On a roll of 5 or higher, that character gains a skill token.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm cynical. I'm not gonna make it. See what I tell you.
Okay. That was the worst of those. That was the least worrisome of those 3, but still. Man, 3 of those running at a time. That sucks.
Back to you, John.
Yeah.
Start any character's turn. That character gains 2 extra actions.
Use Dr. Zaius.
I've got a lot of cards over there. I might use this on you next turn when you're up.
I could make your Taylor's wild this turn. If you want to,
I don't
John,
have-
but I don't know that helps because all your Taylors are just rerolls.
Yeah, but if it's only 1 die.
Yeah.
Otherwise, is, let me see, I got tailors, I got 3 tailors here. Human see, human do. Oh. Yeah, that's right, we don't like that card.
So, I mean, I could give you rerolls to do on this one.
What is the extra effect in the bottom there for that middle card?
The group may discard 1 Taylor card per character plus 1 to move the ape standee back 2 spaces. So we need to discard 4 Taylors to move it back 2 spaces.
I got 3.
I don't have any.
I don't have any.
I use my last one over here.
The other one's a daylight effect. I need 5 of a kind. Oh, man.
The single rerolls of the 5 of a kind are probably not the worst thing in the world. Because then you can kind of pick and choose like what's going on. At least,
What are you looking at?
the top one, because he's got a lot of the single rolls. If you make the Taylor's wild.
But I mean, he can only add 1
Yeah.
white die to it because it's already got 5.
Yeah. I'm thinking Heresy.
Yeah.
Heresy's going to be my best shot.
You don't have any Zaius though.
I've got a couple. I have an action token still.
Give him your Zaius.
I have.
And I could give you the. Actually, I could give you the rerolls.
It's either one. Either I give you these 2, or it's Alex uses the Taylors are wild,
or both.
Or both. It's true.
No, that will advance us 2. The statue 1.
Yeah. Advances 2. Statue goes from here to here. He goes from here to here.
It's me, so
Which,
we won't
and it'll
take the
ignore
damage.
those damage.
I mean, this has got good rewards. This has got good rewards.
Well, that's
I feel
gonna
like
be
this
hard
is-
to get.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to roll the 3 white dice and then match it with the
And
gray.
then, yeah.
No, roll the gray dice and match it with the white.
Oh.
Well, you still have to roll both. No,
You roll the
both
gray and then you roll the white until it
to
matches.
match, right?
Yeah.
So rolling the gray doesn't count as one of the rolls on that one.
No.
Okay. Like, because you're setting the precedent.
Yeah, you're setting what you need to do.
Alright.
3 dice, 2 rolls. Maybe that is not as hard as I was thinking.
It'd be nice if you had more dice to add to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any adding wilds. Well, what are the 3 matching action cards to get a red die?
You could match his tailors to do that.
Yeah, but Taylors would probably help getting the results because they're all rerolls. And they're usable on that. Like, we don't have to.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to try that with the gray dice. I'm going to try human see, human do.
Are you gonna? Do you want to draw an action card first, or I guess, or we can? Do you want to give him dice?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, I guess it's a gray dice, so it doesn't help him.
Yeah, I mean the other Zaius card is a gray die, which doesn't help on this roll. It would help with either of those 2, but it doesn't really do much with that.
Drawers in action. Nova gives me a reroll.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me. I can use. I got Taylor's. I got 3 single rerolls.
Yeah, I mean, I could use that on you at the start of your turn, so you can use Taylor's for anything, unless you're planning on doing this.
That's what I was thinking about.
You're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Alright, so you need to.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
All right. So let me take 3 of these gray dice and see what I have to match. So I have to match a snake eyes and a 6. I'm gonna have 2 rolls to do that.
And 3 rerolls.
I can't use Cornelius and 0.
Or 1 reroll plus 3 individual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not bad.
There's the 6 and the 1.
I get a second roll. Now I'm going to have to start using the single dice rerolls. What?
I was just looking at your
Oh.
quick thinking.
And I still got, I could, if I run out of these, I got quick thinking.
Oh, there's another roll. Well, slowly moving down the chain here from a 5 to a 4 to a 3. Let's see. Oh.
Like the opposite kind of what I needed. The gorilla can't help me. Zero Nova, they can't help me. I failed.
Alright.
Can I do this during your turn?
What?
If I use this and give him one more...
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Roll that 6 one more time.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Nope.
Alright, so...
I'm going to take what?
2 damage to one of us.
I can...
Probably not John, because he's at...
Yeah, you already have some, so I'll take him.
And then the ape moves 1. And you have one more action, right, John?
Yeah, I'm going to draw a card.
I'm guessing this gets reset once the
I'm
cards
guessing.
are out. I mean, 99% of everything
That's what I remember.
happens, so...
Red die from Cornelius and Zero.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the day tracker...
Good work when you can get it.
Yep.
Check end scene, gain loss. Day tracker goes up.
Not dead yet.
It's daytime.
Pass the active character token and check for sunrise.
No sunrise. He's forgetting to move this. We're over here
Oh yeah,
on
we're all the way
escape.
up there.
Oh, right.
That's the only purpose for that, is just to track which scene you're at.
So I think you've got a lot going on with cards and things. Cornelius is up there, Dr. Zayas is there, and there. It's on 3.
Yeah, I definitely like the way the encounters balance the suits that you're able to use and help you out with. It adds another level of trying to figure out a strategy in this.
Yeah.
Do you want 2 extra actions?
I guess.
I mean, honestly, this can be used at any time.
Yeah.
It's the start of a turn. I can give somebody 2 actions.
I mean...
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
So I think I'm going to...
Because if you give it the cynical Taylor, it's just going to be a waste.
I think I'm going to draw... Oh, great.
That's it.
And I use my last in to take cards for people.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to try on this.
You could exchange the 3 dodge and land-ins if you want for a red die.
And add one more die to this.
Yeah. Or get a skill token.
Or get a skill token.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be right back. You continue.
All right.
Everything's fine on the camera.
Cool.
But I need a refill.
I think another die is better.
Okay.
So I'm going to do another die with these 3. I think that's probably a good idea. It's
It's free. It's free, so it doesn't count against your total. But you have 5 right now. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I have 4.
You
I've
drew,
used
so
1.
that's 4. Okay.
So I'll draw again. So now I'm down to 3.
Let me reset this.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if it would have been worth taking this 4th dodge and land to get a special card. I mean, it's kind of you're guaranteed to die with the 3, so it's probably better.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Oh Jesus, what's going on? It's falling apart.
So those 2 were used. I'm going to draw another card. It's a Tailor, which is again not useful. I have 2 actions left. 6. I'm just going to go for this.
Okay.
We get 5. And I use this to get another white.
Oh.
3 6s to start off with.
Not bad.
Use my first reroll to reroll these.
Another 6. Oh, 4 or 5? Okay. 5.
Come on,
I'm using my last reroll to
Yep.
reroll these. I'm gonna use my skill token.
Yeah.
Turn this to a 6
There you go.
and get it. 8 moves up 1. Taylor moves up 3. 1, 2, 3. We take a damage. I'll take it.
Alright.
2 action cards to somebody. I'm gonna take them because I've got another action coming up here.
Oh, hey, Maxie. Come here, Maxie. Hey, Maxie.
More Taylor and more
You get in camera?
Dodge and Landon, which is
Want
great.
to get on camera?
Moved him up 3. I took the
You want your
damage.
viewing audience to
That's
see?
that.
Come on over here. It's okay. You don't want to?
Monkey trial. The human sent his offensive to this tribunal.
3 of a kind. 4s or higher. Start with 3 whites. Takes Taylor's, Zeus,
Ooh, yeah.
Cornelius, and
yeah.
Zira. So I think I might go for this one with my last action.
See, Maxie, this is all we're doing in here. You're not missing anything.
Guess I could go for this one too.
Hey, you look a little standoffish. What's the matter?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one.
Alright. Adding any dice. Adding a red.
I'm adding a red.
Say hello to YouTube, Moxie. Hello. It's just the tripod. Don't worry, girl. Yeah.
3 6s.
That
Boom.
was awesome.
Whoa!
Time
That's awesome.
comes to a standstill.
You're lucky,
Move
Moxie.
Taylor up 3.
Look at that luck you brought us, girl. Staying up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it for my turn.
All
This is a
right.
full house. Any 3 of a kind and any 2 of a kind.
Are you getting jealous, buddy? We have to do a switch up.
Wow,
Can
we're
move
close.
one more space. No pressure as the turn comes to me.
Okay, so that end. This doesn't advance.
That doesn't move, so that's great.
Here, buddy.
This goes to you. It's
Yep.
not
What do you got?
It is
sunrise.
not.
So you get your 4
I got
actions.
my 4 full actions. I got 2 extra
Your
red
turn?
dice.
You're gonna
All we
use
need
that?
to move. I may as well. I mean, we need to move.
How you doing?
So honestly, like I may as well have
Wait,
that.
wait.
Have these in reserve for whatever we decide. Whatever we decide to do.
You turn around for the
Yeah,
camera?
because we can't afford you to fail.
And
Well, I
I
guess you
can't-
could fail this one.
See?
That one wouldn't lose it for us.
No.
But you can't fail these 2.
See, that's all you're missing,
And what sucks
Mojo.
is success on that moves the statue.
Right.
Though we are. Oh, we have 2 more things to go.
Well, this moves the. I guess this moves the statue or the ape. So you could try this one.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to do the statue. Because if the 8 moves, the 8's at 0.
Yeah.
And what is that? That's the matching one.
Yeah. I mean, 2 dice on this means you have 3 dice to roll a 6
Yeah.
or more.
What can I can use?
And you could do that, so you could have
Dice.
4 dice
So I
to
got
roll.
4 dice. I can't re-roll it all though, because I have no.
There you go, buddy.
Right.
I can't use dodge on that. I can't.
But
use
you
no,
can
I
draw
have
some more
actions to
action
draw.
cards.
Yeah. I may just want to try to just do that and have it just kind of clean it up, you know?
Yeah, so why don't
Probably
you
makes
draw?
no sense.
do
So
your
yeah, I'm gonna
actions.
draw 2 cards from here.
You haven't taken any actions yet, right?
No.
No.
I
So
took
why
3.
don't take 3 cards?
Taylor, Gorilla, another Dr. Zayas, single die reroll. That's great.
Yeah.
So you also have Taylor and Dr. Zeiss.
And 1 Taylor,
So
which is not worth using that, honestly.
no. Well, this is
Oh,
over.
oh,
This
oh, oh,
has
oh.
to be at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, right.
So the Taylor, you could add a red dice. A gray dice doesn't help you though, but
No. not-
gray dice does help you here though. So you could add the gray dice. So you could be rolling 4 dice, and you get 1 reroll of 1 dice if you did that.
See, I think I'm gonna have to sort of exchange that for one of these, and I'm get to roll 1. And then yeah, I can have that there in case.
Just need a 6.
D6.
Got
There's
it.
the 6.
Nice.
So,
So Taylor moves up 2. Statue moves up 1. And now we can discard 4 Taylor cards. Collectively, we don't have 4.
No, we don't.
Oh.
It moves the 8 back, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So the turn is... So that's your last action anyways.
That was my last action, yes. So it's twofold. So it moves to step 2, check end scene, which it is.
Yes.
This needs to move up after
Alright.
the end scene, I guess. So now we're here.
Yep.
Taylor goes to 13. Goes to 6.
Oh.
If the Apes D&D advances to 0, the players lose the game.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The dig site.
And we get 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And it's John's turn.
Of course, it's my turn. I'm the cynical one. Of
So
course,
This is Sunrise. This is going to advance the Ape or the Statue of Liberty 1. I think at this point, Statue of Liberty maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's getting down there, but...
Yeah. Either one gets there, we're dead.
Yeah.
And that's
So this
26 or higher. 5 dice.
5 white. White dice have to do it. So you start with 5. You could add 1 if you have. You can add red dice too.
Yeah, I got 3 Corneliuses. They give me between them 2 whites and a red.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you have all 6 white dice and 2... Sorry, all 6 white dice and 1 red die.
And that's for man is a curse.
No, that's for human doll. So man as a curse is
Mama.
3 white, 5 or higher.
Mama.
And we will return to Ape City is a run of 4 white dice in order and a run of 4 gray dice in order, and you get 4 white and 4 gray, and then 3 rolls total with that.
I'm thinking human doll.
I think so too, man.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you can crush that.
Yeah.
Do you want to draw any cards first?
Let me see. I'm right now at 5, so these aren't going to help me out.
No, this one.
So I'll tell you, I'll do 2 of them for this.
Taylor?
Taylor helps me with a reroll.
Nice.
And another single die reroll for Taylor. So both of these actually can't help me on this particular mission.
They can help you.
And I'm going to start by getting rid of these 3.
You can only get rid of 2 of them.
Oh, only 2. So I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, that's right, 'cause you start, you have the 5.
Yes,
It gives you 5.
You can't. There's only
So-
6 white dice.
So you have to keep on reserve.
Yeah. That's the main reason for the color difference is it maxes out.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why those red dice are so valuable.
Not bad.
6 is in a 5.
It's a good start.
A 4 over here, too.
Yeah. So you are at
10. Yeah, 21 I only need, and I need 26.
yeah.
So 2 dice to make 5 more. And I get 2 rolls.
It's maximum of 5, but you have to get a 4,
Yeah, he needs
5 or 6.
5 or 6. Yeah. And you have this dice.
And that one too. What's just that? Because there was a total of 3 rolls, it says.
Yep.
That was the first one, so the second roll.
You got
Boom.
it.
Boom. Not bad. Did crush that without having to, yeah. Without having to use, so you don't have to worry about that sunrise effect.
Nope.
Taylor's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll ignore. Ha-ha! We'll ignore that because that is the Cynical's ability, his passive ability. And this goes to anyone. I'm all out, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Human Ingenuity. Play at any time. Draw 4 action cards and distribute them between characters however you see fit. Or it says wish. And so that was my 3 actions.
Wow. All right, we draw another to replace it. This is roll 3 white and roll 3 gray, and you need 2 white dice showing any pair and 2 gray dice showing any pair. So we advance the time, right? It's
Sunrise.
So it's sunrise now.
No sunrise effects on the cards, thankfully.
but we do draw another 8.
setback.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Setback, move the Taylor standee back 2 spaces, or advance the Ape or Statue of Liberty standee 1 space.
So we move Taylor back 2?
Taylor back 2, or one of these forward 1.
If we're going to move one of them forward, I say the ape.
Yeah.
Because if we make it through this scene, he'll reset. This statue won't.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Never give up. This day, characters may discard 1 Taylor action card on encounters to raise or lower a die's value by 1.
Nice.
That's going to come in handy.
All right. Yeah, neither of them help me with what's out here.
Not really.
So I'm going to draw a Taylor.
Taylor.
Which
Awesome.
is cool. Even though he doesn't help me, he helps me. Because of the day effect.
Yeah.
So that's my first action. My second action, I think I'm going to go... I was thinking I'd go for this one, but this one might be easier.
2 was a pair of
That
red, pair of
is a
white.
cuss.
That's 3 of kind. Oh no, 3 white dice with anything 5 or higher. Okay.
I can also get a skill token by discarding these 3.
Or a red die, right?
Or a red die, you're right.
You could
So I could get a red die.
get 2 red die if you take that and swap in both the yellows and the purples.
Yeah, these are good.
Oh, you know, you
Those
guys
are
tried
good.
those
I
are good
don't
cards.
wanna-
Oh, sorry, I didn't see those. Yeah,
I don't.
those are good.
Rerolls I'd rather
Yeah,
swap in.
yeah, no,
Extra
you're
dice
right.
I'd rather keep. So I could do these 3, get a red dice, and then go for. I think maybe this one because the red die could go towards either pair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense to me.
All right, let's go for it. So 3 white, 3 gray. So that was a free action to do that. I used an action to draw. I guess I could draw another card before doing this. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, that's got my vote.
Yeah, which is worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
Another Zeus. Single die reroll.
Well, here's a pair.
Yeah.
And that.
Here's a pair.
That's it. Yeah.
That's all I need.
Oh, wow, nice. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
2 action cards.
Oh.
I'll give those to Ryan because he's going to be up next.
I only have space for.
2.
Oh, I have space for 2. I miscounted. You're right.
We move Taylor up 2.
Should I take? That's a reroll. I'll take from the pile from the face down.
Oh,
Worth it. I got a Nova gray die and a Gorilla white die.
Nice. We already moved him up, so that's done. So now it's... the group may discard 4 dodge and landing cards to move the Ape or Statue of Liberty back 1 space. I only have 2.
I have none.
I got 1.
So we don't have enough.
No.
I didn't take that one.
Cool. So that's done. So the day track is going to advance. This is discard 5 Dr. Zeus cards to win it.
Huh.
So...
How many do we have out?
We got 1.
I've got 1.
Human ingenuity, my friends. Human ingenuity. Play at any time, draw 4 action cards, and distribute them between characters however you wish.
So why don't we hold off until... I guess it's not quite Ryan's turn, because this needs to advance. Now it's Ryan's turn. Yeah, so do it on Ryan's turn, right? Yeah. And he can just draw 4, right?
I'll do this.
Because you don't discard
I
until the
will
end of the turn,
draw
right?
4.
Discard,
I draw
advantage.
4, and then I hand them out.
He draws them and he gets to distribute.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's play at any time.
We got Cornelius and Zero. We got Gorilla. All right, we got 1 Dr. Zayas, so that one is definitely going to you. Do you have?
Where is it?
You have too many though, don't you?
I'm at 7. Oh, but yeah,
We don't discard
we don't discard until the advanced day track.
Oh, that's right.
So I can hold on to it for now. I just gotta get rid of it. I don't use
And
it.
I'm going up next. These Gorilla cards are going to be needed.
my skill
And
Just give you a card.
what are you looking at?
I mean, you could also give me the Zeus, and then that puts me up to 2, which is the same.
And I can
as
use an
Ryan does.
action to move.
You know, you need a skill. Oh yeah,
No,
you could
I
use
can
an
do it
action
for,
to
yeah,
give it.
yeah,
to me.
it is a regular action. I can do 1. This just lets me do a bunch of them at once.
7. I'm at 7. So
You're
that's
at
maxing
7.
out. You don't want those for yourself?
No.
Okay. In that case, you should probably...
So hold on to this then.
Yeah.
I can try to use 3 of my actions to draw cards and see what I get.
Yeah?
3 of my 4. Unless I'm...
Well,
Well,
which one are you...
what are you going to go after? You're gonna
Oh,
go after
yeah,
one of
yeah. I
these
could
two,
go after
right?
one of those.
So you could give him these gorillas
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, yeah.
Okay.
to help you go after one of those.
Yep.
And now you're
So-
flush with cards.
So I'll hold these off to the side just so I don't end up using them.
You could go for this one.
Let's see. What is that? 3 dice, 5 or higher.
So you probably want to use the Zias on this one too. Then you'd have 5 dice to roll on it.
I do have that, and I have
Gorilla red
that.
die, gorilla
Oh,
white
wow.
die.
So that gives you 5, which is
And
those.
I've got these.
Single rerolls.
And you got 1 reroll.
And I got a
on this.
reroll on that too. So I got options without having to tap into this. I can't use those. Yeah, that's right. I can't use Taylor, which sucks. 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also haven't. I can still. Actually, I don't know if I.
So you can. This doesn't say. It just says you can discard. Characters may discard 1 Taylor action
Discard
card
a Taylor card.
on encounters to raise.
Oh. Okay.
Raise or lower a die
Yeah,
by
so
1.
it's not using it. All right, so then yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It sounds to me like you can do it on any encounter.
I could probably do
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So
That's exactly how I take it.
Yeah, because it's not. I'm not using it on the for the encounter card. I'm discarding it as a separate thing.
You're discarding it.
Yeah. While attempting the card, but I'm discard instead of it
On
being
encounters to change it. It just says you can do it on encounters.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't say. Yeah.
So right, it starts with 3. You get to add a white and add a red. So for those, these are just in case. I need 3 dice at 5 or 6. Let's just pretend that never happened and reroll all of those.
Okay.
Alright, so I can reroll 2 of these.
Well, you can reroll one at a time.
Yeah, I was like, what am I doing? One at a time. Because that's smarter.
Mm-hmm.
That was not what I needed.
4.
I'm just going to use this and increase that to a 5. And call it a day.
Yeah.
Why chance it?
Yep. So now Taylor moves up 2.
Good, that's an
Free
empty
space.
space, yep.
And the group may discard a total of 4 Taylor.
Well, I just got
Or Nova cards to move the Apes Statue of Liberty or Statue of Liberty back 1.
I got 2 I could throw in the mix.
I got 2 Novas.
So it doesn't. It's
I
a
got-
combination of them.
I can throw in 2 Taylors.
I've got 2 Taylors that I could throw in that they don't add dice. So do
This
any of those
this
add
does
dice?
add
No.
a
So
5.
keep
This
that.
is a reroll.
I'll add in a reroll to that.
So there we go. So,
well, I mean, today 2 Taylors. Hold on.
Oh,
before we do
yeah,
that,
I-
Taylors
oh,
are really good
yeah,
today.
Taylors are good.
I could throw in a... So I have 1 Zira.
1 Nova.
Nova, I mean.
I could. You
So,
want to
'cause
burn
it's gonna
both of your
be-
Taylors?
So I could throw in both my Taylors because it's going to be a new day by my turn.
That's right. You're right.
So let's do that, and let's move the Statue of Liberty back 1.
Really think the statue back? Oh, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't reset at the end of it. That's right.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is going to move the statue or the ape.
Right. All right. So that was that.
That's it. So this is done. We get a new one.
Gunplay!
I used all my things.
Into the cave! I'll take them. I'll hold them off.
5 whites. This is Taylor or Gorillas. A full house is required to beat it.
Okay.
Full house of any color.
Oh, this goes to you.
You used all your actions.
I drew.
Did you draw?
Did I?
Because John drew.
That's right. John used this thing. I just went once, didn't I? I still have 3 actions left.
I think so.
Huh.
True. So you can attempt another mission. Drawer. Heal. Well,
That's a sunlight effect. That that bottom was also sunrise effect too. That one's good. So.
I think draw some cards and go for stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna use. So I have 3 actions. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Can these help me? Not really.
You need tailors, gorillas.
I got a gorilla.
Zombies.
And I got a dodge and landing.
they're not helpful right now.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how hopeful they'll be from this point on, because
Yeah, they're not. They're,
So they didn't.
after seeing 6, you don't see either of them in the movie. And so yeah, I'm wondering. I bet 7 and 8. Those are going to be useless.
we'll see.
Interesting. It would be a really interesting thematic approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So those are rerolls. That's what is that top one? So a run of 4 white and a run of 4 gray.
In any.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah. They have to be in order, but
Yeah, that's rough.
And also think about how far you're going to move if you're able to succeed on one of these.
It's I was to say that they're all.
One's 3,
They're all
3, 2.
I can't do that one yet because we don't have enough cards. So it's basically 3, which is going to be advanced
And this
somebody
moves the statue
forward by
and
1.
8.
Uh,
I mean, if you think you can do one of these, go for it. If you
I
don't,
can
think
probably
you
the
can-
full house is probably my better.
Did you draw any cards? You did.
I did
right?
after
Yeah,
2,
you did.
so I got 1 left. I got 1 action left.
You can't add any dice to that though. I don't think you have a very good shot at
I
either
don't
of
think I
these.
gotta do either. Maybe I'll just take another card and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, adding the
Or
red
I can
dice to
pass
this would make
cards
it
to somebody.
would help.
How much damage do I have? 3.
So you have 1 dice left, 1 card,
I have
1
one
action.
action left.
So you can pass 1 card if you.
I can pass a card if I so choose.
Or you can just draw a card. Wait, you have 2, 4, 6. You can't draw a card. That's useless.
Yeah, I can't.
So you can. I would pass a card or try one of these. It's kind of your option here.
Well, if you're going to pass a card, what am I going to be able to try to do this coming turn? Obviously,
You've
not
got cards
man
for these.
destroys.
Yeah.
We got Gorilla and Taylor, Zaius and Cornelius. I have to go for the full house.
Which I can give you gorilla. I can give you a reroll on a gorilla. Single gorilla.
Yeah, I got the same thing too, so that'll be another one. So yeah, let's do that, and that's what I'll try.
Yeah, here I'll give you that for my last action.
Try.
So the day track advances.
Yeah, this
So
goes
it's
here.
mate.
It's John's turn.
Go for 6. Cool.
All right, so as I said, I'm going to try full house. That starts me at 5.
And your tailors you
Wait.
can use to plus or minus
Yeah.
do this.
That's right.
Oh,
So
the trade. That's right. Good call. I would have forgot about that. All right, so 5 white dice. I have.
draw a card first.
You could. Just to kind of see what you get.
That's not helping me. Yeah.
Maybe you can get another white dice.
Another gorilla. It's a gray die.
Which is fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Because it's...
Any color.
Oh, it's any color. Yeah, okay. So I'll turn that in. And one more try. Let's see if I get lucky. Taylor white die.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm going to hold on to that. So it might be better
3
than...
plus or minus. Yeah, you're probably a better shot at that.
Yeah. All right, so I get 3 rolls. 3 rolls. First roll up.
2 6s.
Boom,
Yep.
boom, boom.
You can do this now.
I was just thinking, right? Can I? If I use one tailor to move this down to a 4, and another tailor to move this up to a 4,
You're done.
I got it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, may as well. Again, take what you can get.
Do you want to hang on to the one with the dice?
Oh
use
yeah,
the
and use the
reroll?
reroll. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
All right. So somebody gets a skill token. You get to choose who.
And neither of you guys have a skill
I have
token.
none.
No.
I can
You can use yours to
I can
pass mass
as many
cards.
as I want.
I can use mine to do what your tailor's doing
it's
right now.
plus or minus,
Plus or
which has
minus the
been
die.
very
We'll
helpful.
give it to Alex, also because he's coming up next.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to take advantage of the Taylor day card.
Yeah.
So I think you have one more action, right, John?
I do. I drew 2 cards, didn't I?
Yeah, he did.
I drew 2 cards and then I took the encounter action, so I am done.
You ignore the thing.
And I ignore that.
Ooh, well, this is a fun sunrise coming up here.
Oh.
So, day track goes up, John.
Yep.
I
Morning.
get
Good morning.
First player. And
Talk the whole night through. Good morning to you.
so we have to move the ape tracker up 2 or the Statue of Liberty up 1. And then we have to move the ape tracker up 1 or the Statue of Liberty up 1.
I say 1 and 1. Move the statue
I was just
1.
thinking the same
And then
thing.
the ape the 1.
Yeah.
And then draw the Planet of the Apes card.
And I don't have any of those other things anymore, so we have to do whatever. Yeah. Major setback.
It's going to be move them.
Move Taylor back 3 spaces or advance the ape and the statue 1 space.
I almost think advancing the ape and the statue.
Yeah, I
It's
agree
gotta
with
be
that.
Because if we have a move Taylor 3.
I mean, these move 3, but we have. I mean, this is a
That's-
total of 7
that's-
Zayas and gorillas. This is 5 Zayas. So
3, 4.
And the second, I agree with that.
We have 6 Gorillas and Zayas cards.
yeah, but they're all spread out.
The secondary effect is animal cruelty. This day, the active character suffers 1 damage each time an encounter is failed.
Fail. Okay, that's fine.
Failed.
That's not so bad.
Alright, so we only need to advance 3 spaces and we'll finish this encounter out. It is getting freakishly close.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think this is basically, this is what I have to attempt here. So I'm going to draw 1 with my first action. Draw another, which is a gorilla. Great. So those are useless for this encounter.
Wow.
So I could draw another card and leave it to Ryan.
Leave it to me? Yeah, okay.
I think that's probably the best choice here, right? I mean, I can use my skill token to adjust a die.
A die ones, yeah, and there's a lot going on in that one.
And you need all 4 dice to be in order, all 8 dice to be in order. But what does Ryan have that helps him? He gets
I have
an
a
extra
Dr.
dice.
Zayas red
An extra dice.
and a Dr. Zayas single roll.
Yeah, and I just have a single reroll.
And we need 2 more Dr. Zayas and we can fill out that.
I can
Only Man
I can use
Destroys.
one of my actions to grab this, and then swap 3 to get a red.
So I could give you this also, and then you could draw and hopefully get 2 more Dr. Zayas.
You can spend an action to reset both of these.
That's true.
Yeah,
To try and get down.
trying to see what I can try to burn some off and get more.
Yeah.
So I could give you this, and then on your turn you could use the action.
In fact, yeah, I would say that, especially since you, Ryan, have the 4 actions.
Yeah, that's right.
Use one of them to just burn these 2 cards out.
Okay. So then, yeah, your last action give me that. So then that moves.
You get
Take this. First thing I'll do is burn these. And then 2 more come out. Taylor and one of them.
I mean, I can also... Oh, never mind. It's too late.
Wait a minute. I can get...
That gets you a special.
Play a
card.
set of 3 matching action cards to gain 1 skill token.
Yes.
Or you can gain a red dice.
Or a red die.
So you could get them, turn them into a red die, get 2 red die for this, and go for it.
Yeah.
So 1... And you could draw another card even. So you could draw this.
Draw that. Yeah, take this.
You replace it.
Yep. That's not gonna help much. I mean,
It would
it's
help.
it's an option.
You could take that and then
So this is number 3.
and then discard your purples for a red. And then use Dr. Zaius for a red.
Zaius for red.
And then
this one for gray.
yeah, and go for it. And then you get
Can't use Nova.
4 whites and 4 grays and go for it. I think you have a pretty good shot at this.
And it's a run, right? So
It's a run.
Ever 4?
It's a run of 4. Yeah, with grays and with whites. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5 with grays.
Yeah. Yeah, so the grays... 2, 3... So that's done.
You have 2, 3, 5 with between the reds and the whites. So you could keep
So keep this,
the 5,
and the 5.
and then reroll that. Yeah. You got a 6? Nope, wrong color.
No.
No, yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have even rerolled that. Didn't matter.
You got the 1,
Yeah, so I can do this.
or you could keep
I can reroll one more time, right?
Yeah, you got
So I can reroll these 2 and hope for the 4.
the 4.
Actually, I need the 4.
Yeah, so
I need
you
the 4 no
should
matter what. So I
grab-
should just not even bother with the 1.
Well, you could grab these 3, and you're re-rolling 3 either way.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't really matter.
Alright, so... Zaius is usable, so we'll do that.
And then re-roll one of those.
Oh, boy.
Dos.
Can't use gorillas, right? No.
No.
That's okay.
So you failed.
That means you're gonna take 1 damage alone just from the animal
That
cruelty.
doesn't kill
And
me.
that goes up 2,
Fine. That's it? That's all the failure was on that?
and
Alright.
this one up 2.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's just the movement. Okay.
And now
Oh,
it's John.
sucks.
Now the day tracker advances, and it's John's turn.
That sucks.
This gorilla miniature is mocking us.
I can make Taylor's wild on your turn, John.
I have 1 Taylor. I
And
guess
there's a 1
that'll-
Taylor
There's
out
Taylor
here.
out.
Alright,
So you could add a white and a gray and try that one that Ryan was trying.
Yeah. You want this as an action? Take Taylor for...
Yeah, I'm gonna take two action cards, and then I'm gonna attempt the encounter.
Flip one of those. And then
There's 1, and I guess Gesundheit.
oh, if you took the gray, then you'd have 6 gray, 6 white, and you could use a red. You could have a red too.
Might not be a bad idea.
Well, yeah, I can't use them. So take
Under Taylor.
take this for the red,
And you can use the 2 Taylors.
and the 2 Taylors. It is, yeah.
So you have all 6 white dice, all 6 gray dice,
And a red.
And 1 red.
and a single red die.
You need to give your other Cornelius and 0 up.
Oh, that one was 2. Okay.
And you get 2 rerolls on this. So, hopefully with your 13 dice.
1. Yeah, okay. Have anything? No, I don't.
6, that's 3, 4, 4, 5, and then that. So let's actually stack these this way, so that way it's...
Well, keep the 3, 4, 5 and keep
Yeah.
the 1, 2, 4, 6. Do you want to keep the 6 or not?
Now, leave the 1, 2, 4.
So get rid of the 6.
This I'll keep, and the red I'll get reroll. So I keep these off to the side. Those are what I'm working with.
Five doesn't help you.
No, it doesn't. No, that's no good. That's no bueno.
Yeah, need to use your last roll.
The last third roll.
2 or 6 on the white.
Nope, didn't get. Nope.
Wow.
Okay, I get, but
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't help me.
One in between there.
oh yeah. Yep. Wow. Okay, so I'm taking the damage because I failed that.
And the apes
And the
win.
8 moves. That's it.
So that's game end. Game over.
Oh, we got
they-
so
if they-
close.
That's it. It's, you know why? Because they shoot the shiza out of us at the caves at the dig site.
Oh man.
Oh. Wow. Well, we made it.
though-
We made it through to scene 7 out of 8.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, and
We were 1 card away from moving on too.
the easy version of the game is you just get to scene
Get to
8.
8, yeah.
You don't have to actually do it. So even though we never said we were playing the easy version, we were kind of
We were
just
almost
one
there.
step away from literally winning the
Yeah.
game.
So you're right. The
There's no.
dodge and landing are no longer useful in 7. I'm wondering if they're useful in 6.
They might be because he sees them, but they don't really do anything in the.
I don't think they are though. I don't think they.
No, so 5 or
That's
is
crazy.
4 the last one?
I think 4 is the last.
Yeah, 5 is just the 1 card because it's the minor scene.
Yep. So thematically, that all completely makes sense. That after scene 4,
Oh nope. There's 1. The chase in town. They're useful in scene 6.
because he runs by one of them in the museum.
There you go. There you go.
Thematically, 100% on the nose. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
Really. But, okay, that was a playthrough. No, we're going to shoot a quick little 20-sided shots. We're going to record that. That'll be up later tonight, maybe tomorrow. But I definitely want to get their thoughts on this. All right, so that was the playthrough. We did pretty good. Went 2.5 hours. The game's supposed to go for 1 to 2 hours. This is the first playthrough.
1.5 to 2.
So, yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just went a little bit over that. That makes sense. Yeah. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the live playthrough of IDW's Planet of the Apes.